wants to ever roam this world. That's what you say each time you tread up the high road. They're the chosen ones to control every world. Yet all they've made are all those fake souls that you hold. Go on and believe the lies that they have taught. Rambling's what humanity is all about. You're sitting down so quietly for your fate, fumbling and tumbling, realizing it's too late. Listen close and see how hard they try to pull you down, with useless identity to a tarnished rusty crown. All that rotten dying flesh and blood, you're more than just an oversaturated clown. Crush all you've been told like a tide and let the Nocturne wear you down. And let the Nocturne wear you down. ノクターンオブザヘブンはご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Hi people. Hello. Welcome to... It's not even NIJISANJI anymore. It's over. It's over now, Anakin. You kinda have the high ground. It's over. It must have been love. But it's over now. Could move on to from this year's by the way, hi, welcome everyone. Singer-songwriter, what's calling from Nijisanji. My name is Reza Avanluna. Welcome to NIJISANJI, where I am supposed to be jamming for my live for friends. OMG episode 15! Nah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not episode 15. Enough with the copium, guys. Enough with the copium, I guess. I will move this chat box in the middle. Here. Just because. In case I need to bring, some materials in, but yeah. So how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Beach episode, the lost OVA. None of that is here, people. It's over. It's over, unfortunately. Something a little bit exciting to talk about, but I will be releasing the first 5 episodes as a VOD in the next few weeks. Got a really cool editor for that. Hey, they're here. Bobon Ming. Thank you once again for taking up the role of the editor. But yeah, unfortunately, we only have time for the first 5 episodes. Unfortunately, we don't have time to do until 14th. But at least the first 5 is kind of a full arc. As an introduction, so that's fine, isn't it?
But yeah. But the first 5 is until Nobi Nobi Dude. Yeah, until the end of Nobi Nobi Dude. So that's just the first arc. But yeah. Also, well. But yeah, I think we haven't talked that much about like. I know we talk a lot about like each episodes, but let's see. We haven't talked much about the preparation, the GMing side of this whole thing because, well, who the hell wants to hear something like that? Until some people actually ask for it, so I was like, okay, I guess some people want to listen to to those kind of stuff. So I guess we can just talk about it. And I'd say the first thing that I can say is that this whole thing is quite new for me. Let me how do I do this? Wait a minute. Okay, now it's not lagging. So let's open Drive a little bit and open my notes. So Nocturnes of the Heaven, I don't know. Kamigakari is kinda preparing for Kamigakari campaign is kinda different than D&D, especially because of like the episodic nature and everything. So I'm pretty much new at it. I'm not exactly. I wasn't exactly sure of what I'm doing at that time, of what I was doing, but fortunately it got through a little bit. Let me show you. So yeah. So how I started preparing for it is basically I prepare for an episode after an episode has been was finished. So I don't usually prepare for episodes like far before the time, because yeah, I can't exactly predict anyone's thing, but yeah, anyone's like choices and all, and hey, it worked out, so that's fine, I guess. You know what? Let me do this for a bit. So I guess I'll put that chat there, and TRPG stream project, non-D&D. Which folder was it in? Kamigakari setting, Heaven's Nocturne. Yeah, by the way, it was called Heaven's Nocturne before. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. That sounds nice, isn't it? Heaven's Nocturne. But I was like, it doesn't feel agey enough, or like it doesn't have like a nice flow to it. So I was like, Nocturne of the Heaven. Isn't that nice? But yeah. Oh, I can show you guys all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Today I will show y'all my DM notes. All of them. Why? Because I'm a madman, and probably because you guys crave that hidden lore stuff that nobody, that, you know, that is not revealed anywhere. So behind the scenes stuff, exactly. So I need to ask you guys to go away for a little bit. You know what? Title drop. What it's called supposed to be. GM notes. Preparation for the Nocturne. Nice. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things need to be done. A lot of things needed to be made. A lot of things needed. Here's one thing about like this bullshit, right? A lot of things need to be built, need to be written, because in the end, as a DM, as a GM, your main job is to be a writer. Well, other than being a storyteller and everything, of course you still need to tell the story, but you need to write the story. You need all of this thing. So I will try to reveal as much as I can. Of what? It's like, how do you do this, right? It's like that kind of question. How do you do this? How are you going to? How do you start your own Nocturne of the Heaven kind of campaign? So yes, let's see from my, I guess let's go there. Okay. Okay, I guess that's good. I don't think you guys can read it, especially if you're watching on the phone. I don't think you need to read every details on it, but you know, if you're a wiki dude, you might as well take screenshot of stuff so you can decipher it later, I guess. Oh god. Anyway, so this is the whole thing. This is basically the whole thing. I will make it even harder for you guys to see. I will I forgot, apply let, I believe, and then the let is the invert. Oh, I do not have invert let there. Oh, okay. I will make it even harder for you guys to see. Color correction. That doesn't work. You know what? Just do that. So, this is basically everything. This is This is 44 pages of the whole game, the whole session, actually. And that's just what I do. Like, okay, so this is basically the initial plans, what they are, and like per episodes. Episode 1, episode 2, 3 until episode. This is until episode 14. And I have like all of this when I was born many years ago, I was told by the gods to be there as a protector. I was told that my existence was solely created from the kindness and death and so on and so forth. Like everything, and yeah. Godwynn, if dead, yes. There are like two, like if Godwynn dies, if Godwynn is alive. This is how I start basically, but like it's I think it's a little bit of a lie if I say this is how I start writing this, because this is not the first thing I write. This is not the first thing I wrote, basically, right? The first thing I wrote is usually a prompt. You give a prompt to your players, right? You give prompt to your players. Hey, we are going to start this and that and so on and so on. We're going to start in this Asteria concert. You're going to be part of like the Kamigakari community in Tsukimori, and this is how Tsukimori is. And I can actually show you later my my actual notes on Tsukimori, because okay, maybe I should start from there, huh? That's probably a good start. I should probably start on Tsukimori, because this is how you start a campaign, basically. Is that okay? So let me see. Here is Tsukimori City. This is the first, basically, I wouldn't say draft, but this is document that I give to all players about Tsukimori City, so they can start making characters. They can start like building like this story in their head for the backstories and everything. And yeah, it's like Tsukimori City, like Tsukimori, like that. The scouring. I needed to explain what the scouring is, because the scouring is this part of what is it? The scouring is this part of the whole game. Kamigakari, actually. Kamigakari is built. All Kamigakari story is built around this concept of the scouring. And the scouring itself is not like some is actually a concept from the writer of the game, because that's the thing. Because 16 years ago, this bullshit happened that just that created all of this chaos, right? Like and originally they have like different like factions already written and all. But for me, I just, I wanted to make my own setting, but still bring the scouring into that. So the scouring in our world is that event where the angel was brought upon this world, right? The what is it? The monolith creation, the Hoshino Sera and friends birth and all. Basically, that's what I made the scouring into. And yeah, this is like so that and this is the organization. So the what's actually important for Kamigakari and stuff is like organizations exist. The organization around Kamigakari stuff exists. So I also needed to make those. So there, so funny story. Tachibana family was not created by Hyona Latiora. That's actually funny. So the concept of Tachibana family was actually created long before Hyona made Yukimura Sae, right? So Goro was actually there since the start. So Tachibana family, so like right now Tachibana Kai, this is Tachibana Kai's name, because like at first the leader, like the one that I wanted to bring to the game was actually Tachibana Kai, but someone actually made someone who's a part of the family. So yeah, notable name Tachibana Satoru and Tachibana Goro. And they actually exist before Yukimura Sae was even written. So we were like, so Yona came to me with this concept of like Yukimura Sae, someone who's probably air quote adopted, probably not, someone who's trying to prove herself that she is part of the family, but instead became this victim of like the massacre of the Tachibana family. So, well, there you go. We have these people. So the current head, like Tachibana Goro was killed. Satoru was like this dude who wanted to be an actor and all. It's like, and then so on and so forth. Yeah. This is the Tachibana family. So at first, Tachibana was actually created as this training ground for Kamigakari who didn't have any home organization, was not part of like the police department or not part of like carbuncle or not part of anything. They just wanted to learn how to fight, how to take care of like Mononoke and stuff. So yeah, and Tachibana dojo is actually just this really esteemed clan family there in Tsukimori. So yeah, that's what I create first, and then Fleur de Lune was also there. So the concept that Suzu is a vampire wasn't there at first, but so the first concept of Komorebi Suzu was actually someone who what is it like, who's just there for hundreds of years, doing her job as a principal, as the owner of Fleur de Lune, and but the cover story was like the current Komorebi Suzu is the great granddaughter of like the first Komorebi Suzu. They just have the same name and the same exact face, but you know, but in the end it's like, you just make her a vampire, and like just make it that everyone just accept that it's weird, you know. But yeah, Komorebi Suzu is there. Also, fun fact: her relationship with Murata Keshi, with the soba and all, was not actually established anywhere in Session 0. Like, we didn't even talk about that. And like the moment I bring Komorebi Suzu there, Takarajiman was like, you know, soba and like udon. And I was like, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's just go with that. So yeah, and notable name was actually Watanabe Amy. So at first, if you remember, I think I brought if you guys remember Watanabe Amy, she's from Mangetsu Refrain, right? And I wanted to bring her back into this campaign, but at some point I was like, well, there's just too many high school girls. We have the 3 main characters, right? 2 players and 1 Sarah, and then we have Nadia. So I was like, well, and then we have Shirai Shimaria's Imoto. It's like, there's just too many high school girls. I don't think I want to you know, I don't think I want to make that part of the story like a convoluted mess. And yeah, so there we are. And of course there's Hexenmeister Pharmaceutical and Prosthetic Solution. The source of Rai Galilee's confusion. Because the current leader is Alexander Maximilian Hexenmeister III, right? The second, like his father is called Alexander Hexenmeister II, and his uncle is called Victor Hexenmeister II, and their father is called Victor Hexenmeister, Victor Hexenmeister, and their grandfather is Alexander Hexenmeister. Like, do you know how stupid it is sometimes? I just wanted to like, I was like, you know, you cannot just remember their name if you don't know which one is the second, the third, or the first. But yes. in the end, Victor Alexander, and yeah, and all. This is like just basic. So it's a multinational company. Imagine Alexander's position right now. So the CEO of Hexenmeister, right? Their position in the world is actually probably equal to Bill Gates. You know, get what I meant? Like, it's that huge of a company. It's that big of a company. So for some reason, because part of Kamigakari is, weirdly enough, so Kamigakari is about like spirits and Mononoke and like these anomalies and other stuff. But for some freaking reason, they brought in robots in it. Robots, androids, other stuff into like this whole game. And I was like, I needed to make that then. So like this whole Hexenmeister company is like, it's technically this part of like Tsukimoto City that became cyberpunkish, because the whole city itself is technically just owned by Hexenmeister. It's the same as the way Gotham is technically just owned by the Wayne Enterprise, right? Everything is Wayne Enterprise. So Tsukimoto is also like, everything in Tsukimoto is also just Hexenmeister stuff. You know, the monorail, the buildings, the robots, the stuff, they're all just Hexenmeister. But in front of like this darkness behind the company is actually a really, really good one. A really, really like good company. They donate the thing. They're basically like philanthropists in, you know, in front. And well, technically Alexander's dad, also named Alexander, I believe, was a great man. He was like a really nice, great, wise, and just a really good man. Who is, and he was then killed by his brother. But you know, let's set aside that K-drama bullshit. Next one is Guests of the Crimson Chamber. Yeah, so Guests of the Crimson Chamber is like the first time I tried to write Gesso of the Crimson Chamber. So Gesso, basically, I wanted to make that Demon Slayer people. Demon Slayer, like the enemies of Demon Slayer. Of Kimetsu no Yaiba. What it's like it's Muzan and Friends. I will just call it Muzan and Friends. But basically, like this whole Crimson Chamber thing is like, because at some point we just reach the Muzan and Upper Moons and Lower Moons, yeah, this kind of stuff. We gonna reach this place where they technically coexist, but the Crimson Chamber is just this group of Aramitama who are feared by the other Mononoke and the other Aramitama, and Amanojaku is just this vile existence. But the whole concept of it just was changed. Because I do not think a group that is, because it's weird. Like, if I wanted to create like group of Aramitama who protects other Aramitama and Mononoke's existence, basically. So if I made them evil, it's going to be like, well, it won't make sense, right? Because I wanted to put Suzu in it, and Suzu's whole bullshit was like, Suzu's whole motivation is actually to just put spiritually enhanced people in her school and protect them until they're adults. That's why Fleur de Lune exists. She just wanted to protect like these girls and all. So I don't think I should make Crimson Chamber evil. So in the end, I just changed the plan of Crimson Chamber. and make it like, you know, it's just this actually just neutral group of the rulers of Aramitama and Mononoke. But at some point, Amano-jaku just, you know what, fuck it. I'll destroy the world. You guys don't care about this. I'll just do it myself. And yeah, that's what Amano-jaku is doing. And then Amadeus Detective Agency is there. It's there since the start. Also, Carbuncle exists. He was a talking bipedal cat, but I changed it to just a huge cat because it's more interesting. It's funnier that way. And I think the one organization that we didn't even touch during the whole campaign is Anomaly Investigation Division number 444 from Tsukimoto Police Department. But yeah, I didn't manage to bring Akutao Gawarindo in this, but yeah, the token Ghibli character, yeah, I know, right? And the last one is the Pathfinder, basically 4chan. The police involvement is minimum, so because there's so many factions already, so I was like, let's not do this. If I'm going to do like a whole year campaign, 2 years campaign, I'll probably bring the police department in. But for at that time, I was like, I'll just use the police department as some plot tools or Yuki's you know, background and everything. So we made this first. I created this first, and then I sent to the players, right? I'll make this. This is like brief settings. It's just 5 pages of bullshit. Basically, it's just five pages of things that you know, and you can use for backstories, or if you want to create another organization, it's also up to you. As long as you're clear about it. And so I gave them this and also the prompt. Just create this character who somehow reach Asteria's concert. Asteria's concert at that time. Like, why are you there even? And the problem is, the only one... I think the only ones who made it clear of why they were there was Nara and Hyuna. So on session 0 we then talk about it again. So with that, we go to the next thing that I wrote, the session 0 files, and the session 0 files are a handful. Okay, so let's go with who first? I think it's nice to go with Ono Kohane first. So everyone in the game at that time was given this type of document, right? So Sae, and this is actually Kurako, this is Keshi, so they all got this. And then this is Godwynn, and this is Frederique, and so on and so forth. So if you're looking at Kohane, I wrote down like 4 people actually. So I was like, yeah, you were working in Amadeus Detective Agency, so you definitely first know Amadeus Clover, the owner of that. You know, like this. And you know Nadia Clover Yoshikawa. And you have Danish Dan Aroshit. Like it's his actual name. Danish Aroshit. You know, like at this point, Danish is probably back at home. Idul Adha. And the last one is actually just this throwaway character. I called her Mama Taniguchi. who's not she's not there in the game, but basically Kohane is a garbage lady, right? Kohane is a garbage lady and a detective. So her boss in the garbage disposal what is it? Waste disposal department actually is called Mama Taniguchi, but she's just a normal person. So I just like just for fun, it's like there you go. There you go, right? And yeah, I mean, it's cool for I just wrote like a lot. So let me give you a nice insight on why Nara was actually like dumbfounded by how serious Amadeus Clover's story is. The problem is, what I gave her as the backstory of Amadeus Clover was the incident that is called the goofiest mistake a boomer has made. So the what is it? The story that she knew about why everyone is Kamigakari is basically about Amadeus Clover going on this huge like stupid walk to like the biggest temple in the whole city, and like he's challenging the goddess, right? Like, you don't exist, you're stupid bitch, and everything. And then because of that, and like he says, I don't believe that you exist, and then he got cursed, and then he became a Kamigakari, and his subordinates all became Kamigakari. That's what I gave her basically. Because that's what she knew. That's what she knows as a character. But what she didn't actually know is that he went to that temple. He met Amanojaku. They made a contract. Amanojaku gave him Orochi, and that's why they're all Kamigakaris. So it's like it's a whiplash basically for her. It's a whiplash, and it's by design basically. Unfortunately, the damage is that bad. So, oh god. So Nadia Clover Yoshikawa was has her power is called actual four eyes. So she doesn't wear any glasses. She actually have four eyes. Like at some point, like she just like if she activates her power, she will grow to another pair of eyes, and then a bunch of two other sets of limbs. So like she just start hacking and all, and basically her actual power is just to gain access to everything that actually exists in the internet. If it's connected, she can reach it. If it's connected to anything in this world, she can reach it without any trace. She's a freaking OP. She has an OP like power, but like, so at the same time I was like, so just let's make her useless outside of that, like she can't fight, she can't do things. She's just the man, the girl on the chair, basically. So Dan and Cheryl shit, I just give her, I was like, Dan is an immigrant from where? Who knows? All anyone knows is that he tells people really well, probably because he's a police officer. He's a stalking specialist of the PI agency. La 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 la. No one except Amadeus knows why he's here in Tsukishima or why he is really good at espionage. Basically this Indo guy is just, he's fluent in 4 languages: English, Japanese, Spanish, and Russian. And technically Indonesian too. So I just like to put like these details. Like I sometimes like I like to put like this is like weirdly enough none of the languages is Arabic. Like his name is Danish freaking arrow shit. Oh my god. So yeah. So it's already my plan from the start to make Danish an Indonesian just because. Just because, you know. I don't know. I just want to make him an Indonesian. I just want to bring an Indonesian to this. And of course he's a game otaku, so like his power is to actually summon his character from the game. He can summon Kafka, guys. He can summon Kafka. God. But yeah. So that's Dan. So it makes sense. It's a whiplash. The whole team for Nara's character from the start is just whiplash. It's literally like, hey, this is some goofy ass characters you want. Goofy ass character you can see. Go read these and you know, everything is stupidly serious in the game. Oh god. Danish, yeah, he can summon Kuru-Kururin, yeah, Kuru-Kuru. Yeah, that's why she is like, you know. On the other hand, can the characters summon do the things they do in game, or is it just visuals? It is just visuals. So, no, they do the things in game as the visual. But like what happened in real life is actually just Danish power, basically. And the rest is just, you know, smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, Kohane just wants to find a boyfriend. You know, like the person who wanted to find, whose sole reason being there is to find a boyfriend, didn't get a boyfriend at the end of this. Like the one thing that I battled through the whole campaign was like, should I make that possible? Should I make Danish Kohane ship possible? And I was like, nah, I like their cat and mouse. Not exactly. I like their goofy friendship. So I was like, yeah, let's not do that. But still, it's just so funny. But yeah. So that's Danish Kohane Danish and all. As we go to the massacre of Tachibana family. This is Yukimura Sae. I gave her just these 3 things. 4 actually. So Tachibana Kai, the sword fighting style, Satoru. Satoru was my OC basically. I think I at first when I built, so the concept of like Tachibana Satoru, the concept of Satoru actually exists before I started making Tsukimoto City, basically. When I created the city, I realized, hey, I can actually bring Satoru into this. So let's make Tachibana family and put them into this game. And yeah, so there's Satoru. I didn't realize people will actually take Tachibana, so there he is. Unfortunately, he's not my self-insert. My self-insert is Danish. It's like, yeah, I'm tired. I just want to go home and eat rendang or something. the radio DJ who doesn't have a girlfriend and only works all the time. He has like 3 jobs. He has 3 freaking jobs, right? He's a private investigator. He's part of the police department, and he's a radio DJ. Why do you think he has 3 jobs? Here's my self-insert. Oh God. Oh God, he's a radio DJ too. Like, don't you remember that episode? Yo yo yo. Good sucky morning. Oh my God, dude, don't you guys remember that? Good sucky morning. He opened like episode 3, I believe. Yeah. So that's Danish. Satoru is like my child. Satoru is just this child that I held dear. It's like, but like the problem is like putting your child into a game. It's like you need to always put them at risk. Like, yeah, I need to put them at risk. If the players don't save him, then he was just going to die. And like, no, my child. But there's Satoru. Right? Oh my God. The funniest thing about Satoru is like, so here's the thing. We didn't talk about having Satoru as the love interest at all since the start. But the problem is, right? It's just a series of coincidences. She was like, yeah, my character's 29 and I'm there. And I was like, wait, Satoru is 29 and he's there. And like, is that kind of person? So it's like at some point I was like, what if, so in a way I roleplayed Satoru's whole life for like the past like 20 plus years of his life. Because Sae actually, Sae became a Tachibana. Sae entered the Tachibana like at a really young age. Like, I don't think she's 10 even, right? She lost her family and she joined Tachibana family, and she's like this almost outcast. She's not exactly, she was, people take care of her. People actually properly take care of her, but like she's not exactly like, a part of the family. She's just this live-in student and all. So at that time I was like, okay, but what if Satoru is there? I was like, okay, Satoru, right? What will Satoru do if a Sae actually exists in Tachibana family? And yeah, so they basically like live their whole life together as like this air quote twin technically. Like, right, through the school, high school, and like at some point this, right? They're the remaining 3 of the Tachibana family. Kai is just busy being a boss in the being the head of the dojo. Satoru is in prison, and Sae is in an orphanage. And it's just the most logical answer to that, right? It's just the most logical answer that at some point Satoru will actually just fall for her. I was like, you guys are there. You guys are beside each other all the time. You guys live in the same house. You go to the same school. You guys are doing the same extracurricular activities. That is, training in the dojo. You guys are literally together for like 20 plus years. It's just the most logical answer to that. And that's what I think at first. That's what I thought at first. So I was like, okay, but I was like, probably Hyuna didn't want it. So I was like, let's not talk to her about it, right? I was like, what? Satoru is just having, has these feelings, but because of like all the circumstances, he decided to just keep it, basically. So Hyuna not knowing it is by design because Sae wouldn't know it. So yeah, so what I didn't think she would actually just go through with it. I was like, you know, I like at first the plan was like, okay, let's just tease that and like have like Hyuna probably just, you know, destroy that ship altogether at this, like immediately. That's what I expected to happen. Right? That's what I expected to happen. It's like, you know, like, what the fuck are you doing? And in character said, this is not going to happen. And like, there you go. The ship will just sunk, like, just sink there. And I was like, what? Like, okay, she actually went through with it. Didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Actually, I didn't expect that. So I was like, Hina was like, bro, what the fuck? That's also me being bro. What the fuck? I was like, what's with that reaction? I expected that to just be, you know, this goofy ass thing, but no, she actually took it. Took the bait, and oh well, there we go. Sae being dance, yeah, it's a funny trait that she's a dance character. So yeah, I actually like that storyline. And at some point, it's just what is it? I like how equal they are. Like I like how Satoru and Sae are actually equally strong and think of each other as equals, as in you are more important than my life, kind of thing, right? Sae was like, yeah, I will sacrifice my life for you, and Satoru will be like, I will sacrifice my life for you, and like they're both equally stubborn about that. So yeah, I was like, I like seeing that because, you know, in the end, it's about Hyona's character, right? It's about Sae. And I just like the fact that it's not a story about, like, damsel in distress in any way. It's not her protecting Satoru, it's not Satoru protecting her. But it's more like still about how Sae could accept that she is a Tachibana. And at the end, became worthy enough to hold Amaterasu. And I was like, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's why at the end it's like it's the whole it's you know, it's the choice. That's why the choice was there at the end. It's like, you're clearly going to be part of a Tachibana family right now, but let me give you like these choices, right? Satoru be like, if you take this one, you will be my sister, you will be my father's daughter and all. But if you take this one, you know, it's the other way. It's the other thing. it's the other thing. I'm not gonna say what the other thing is, but oh god. So at the end, because like in the end, what I like at least about Satoru's like feelings over her is that he doesn't exactly like it's like he needs her with him more than he wants her to be with him in a way, right? Like in the end, it's just that it's like, you know, he needs her in the family more than he wants her to be his wife or anything romantically involved, right? And of course, Kai is just the third wheel in this whole bullshit. Imagine Kai. Oh god. Anyway, so that's Yukimura Sae stuff. Kai's not exactly a third wheel. He's married. He's happily married. He has his own Osana Najimi to marry. It's not exactly an Osana Najimi, but he has his own wife. His own life. We just didn't. So, Kai is like. Kai was actually just wasted potential, at least for me, because again, Tachibana Satoru is basically my baby, right? But the whole family itself is also my like it's the one that I developed like so much actually. Hi Rai, come here, buddy. The whole Tachibana family is like just I can talk hours and hours about Tachibana family, but like so. Satoru is the prodigy, right? And Kai is just this child, just this cousin, like his younger cousin that is actually just there, and everyone thinks it's like Satoru is a prodigy and Kai is just there. That's like how they usually treat him, but like the one thing about Kai is that he's actually also a really good swordsman. He just happened to live with, just happened to be born around the same time as Satoru's existence, That's just quite unfortunate. So it's like, it's a really, really great, like, his teacher. This is an excellent teacher. But because all of this shit, like he's not exactly being expected to be the head. So Tachibana family is just that. It's like Kai is a wasted potential. I really wanted to develop like Kai more, but we just didn't have time for the one-shot series because that's what I wanted to do. He's a talented man among monsters. Yes, exactly. Like imagine being the child of Tachibana Goro, because Tachibana Goro is like he's one of the strongest. Like right, it's like he killed everyone. The plot important character kalah sama Diam Love Child. Nah, Satoru is still the plot important character. Kai's not exactly since the start, Satoru is the most important of Tachibana family that I created, but Kai is also as important, for me at least. But yeah, imagine being the child of Goro, who's like, he's strong enough to kill this family full of swordsmen, right? And also the cousin of Tachibana Satoru, basically like the strongest Tachibana ever. Well, so there's that. So yeah. So Saiyou Kurako, this is what I like about Saiyou Kurako. As we go to Saiyou Kurako, there's not much written about her actually, because the way she created Kurako, the way Zea created Kurako. She just created like just this VTuber character basically. Right, an introverted girl who's technically an idol on an idol in the internet, and just hang around the internet all the time. So at first, there's no NPCs at all. Like, it's only Pathfinder. There's only Pathfinder. Even Angelica at the start is just this voice in her head. So there's not much that she actually knows about Angelica outside of the net idol bullshit. Right? While Watanabe Amy is like this this character from Mangetsu Refrain, so yeah, it makes sense that I put it here. So I was like, how do we bring an NPC to her? Right? So I was like, yeah, let's just create an NPC within the Pathfinder. Yotsuba. What about Yotsuba? Right? Let's bring Nadia into this. Nadia is just this person who needed to investigate a lot of things around the internet too. So she talked to her a lot for investigations and stuff. and she's actually also like a notable hacker in the internet. So, you know. So there's Kurako, and I was like, okay. I will talk about the development of everyone's story after this, but yeah, not even Saiyou Shigeru was here. The only thing that I know, the only thing that we know was that her father works for Hexenmeister. That's just the start. And like she didn't know what he does. She didn't know like anything. So I was like, yeah, sure. Let's bring Saiyou Shigeru at least. Some point, because again, the whiplash is fun. It's like, oh, my father's just a corporate slave. Oh wait, no, he researched, he researched, well, everything. I also like this line. From daily life to pop culture and even the weirdest porns exist within the boards of Pathfinder. Hi, Rai.
Hi, Reza Avanluna. You were talking about what now?
The Pathfinder. I mean 4chan.
Right. The Pathfinder.
Gedein dong suara lu.
Yes. Wait. Yes, the Pathfinder.
Yeah, the Pathfinder.
The beauties of internet, yeah.
Okay, well, Rai is here. Let's go to Godwynn.
What?
Godwynn is the one that just know, like, you know a lot of things. We talk about a lot of things, like actually, like important plot points.
I know, right?
And like you just forgot about everything.
I forgot about everything.
Every single
was
thing that we
so
talked about.
bad.
Like seriously,
so
that session
bad.
0 was such a waste of
I
time.
know, right? I can't. The first episode is like Hoshino Sera. Yes.
Yeah, it's like Hoshino Sera's like, what? Oh, so Hoshino Sera? Like, you know, Nano. There's Yuki. There's like yeah,
I remember like Yuki. The thing is like I remember like some of it aside from Sarah, right? But the thing that caught me off guard is like my turn was I'm not ready. So like every time like I finished like the Yuki part, and I was like, oh god damn, I could have roleplayed that more and like do more stuff. And like god damn it, that was such a waste of potential.
Waste opportunity.
Yeah, damn.
That's unfortunate actually, but
yeah.
It's fun. Like let's be rich. Yeah. But also Nano. Oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
Nano,
for
though.
bringing her back.
Yeah, that slipped through like the mind. Like, hey, if I remember correctly, it's like this very important person that you want me to remember called Nano. Where is that? God damn.
But yeah, Nano is like Nano is technically a passion project for Alexander Hexenmeister.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring Alisa Boskonovic from Tekken. Wait, what's her name again?
Yeah, Alisa Boskonovic, right?
Was it? Yeah, Alisa Boskonovic. Yes,
arm,
exactly. With the rocket arm and everything. Just this lowly cyborg. Technically android, no, not cyborg. Lowly android and all, and I was like, yeah, there we go. Right,
because like at the first like when he made the campaign at the start, like hey, yeah, you guys choose these factions, right? Like there's a lot of factions. There's like the Hexenmeister. There's like this and there's this. Okay, so like in the Hexenmeister, if you choose Hexenmeister, there's someone that you need to remember. It's called Nano. It's like, okay, I'll remember that.
Nano. I think that's a plot point that because at first there's this idea of just making it like an idol bullshit. So Nocturne of the Heaven, we started with Asteria. If everyone wasn't such like a diverse characters, right? Jadi kayak if everyone's just create like this, you know, high schoolers, college students, like just like making like the most if you guys created not basic, it's more like if you guys created like Persona characters. If all of you created Persona characters, it will actually just be this idol stuff. More and more idol stuff with like with like Mononoke and all. It will like that kind of like fun idol shit, but with AG things in the background. And Nano was supposed to be just this. So if you think about like the internet idols, you think of two people. There's Angelica. The Heavenly Star Angelica, and there's Nano. Nano is basically like a mascot technically. She's the idol mascot for like Hexenmeister. So she's technically Hatsune Miku, who has like a physical body.
Yeah.
That's what I created. It's like Alisa was gonna fish and Hatsune Miku as one. Yeah, but we didn't go that route because we have a mad scientist here. We have a shopkeeper there, and like there's an orphanage lady. There's like, so I was like, there's no time to bring her in. Nano is just crap.
Hello?
Goodbye. Hi, Hyuna.
Hi, Hyuna.
Are
Speaking
we
about
nocturning?
Hyuna.
Hi,
Welcome to
Nocturne.
episode 14, I guess. What
Hey,
episode is
15.
15, episode 15. Yeah.
Ah, we
My
talked
goodness.
about Hyuna. We talked about Yukimura Sae already, man.
It's okay. I
You
just wanted to
missed
listen.
Sae, but yeah.
It's
you
alright.
missed like another brother, I think.
Another.
No. It's like he meant Kai. He meant Kai.
Oh, that other brother.
That other brother. Oh wait,
Yeah.
do you know like the funniest thing? At first, when I finally developed like Satoru probably has feelings for Sae. At first I was like, oh, it will be funny if it's a love triangle.
Well, to be fair,
But I was like, nah, Kai's not that kind of person.
to be fair, in like the document you gave me,
Uh-huh.
the one who actually asked Sae to bear the Tachibana name is actually Kai, not Satoru.
Yeah,
So when I read
but
that,
yeah.
I was like, huh.
No, but the one that but that one is like, I think you just misunderstood that sentence.
I know.
Like at
But I thought that like Kai would be more excited to have Sae into the family kind of deal, Not necessarily
makes
anything
sense.
romantic.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. At that time, I think I made Kai to be like, well, he's alone. He needs someone to help him. So he needs Sae to at least be the power of Tachibana. But like before he was going to ask you, he was like, wait, if I ask her to be part of Tachibana, then she will probably be my sister, and I don't think she wants to be Goro's daughter.
Yeah. Yep. I would get fucking abused.
That's basically Kai's like mind. It's like, I don't think she wants to be my father's daughter.
Oh my god. I
That's
can't
like
believe
so totally traumatized. That will traumatize her to like to the end of the world.
I can't believe that the thought of a love triangle even popped in your mind. Like just handling like her relationship with Satoru was already like
Oh god, yeah. But Kai is like the more rational, serious kind of guy created him. So it's like, he's like he definitely has other love interests. Like I don't want to bring that into this whole bullshit.
yeah.
Sae almost got an event. Being
Sae.
Tachibana Goro's daughter.
It's so funny because like Sae just exists. Goro, well, shit. I hate that.
Sae exists Goro. It's
Exist.
like, well, let's not do that. Oh god. Okay, back to Godwynn.
God damn.
Godwynn is just this. Oh my god. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's like, oh my.
how
sorry, I cannot.
how do we talk about it? It's like your whole shenanigan. Your whole personality was created as like this really powerful mad scientist But like as we talk about like the session within the session 0 and your interaction with this people, it felt more like well, you're kind of trapped in this, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're not
I
exactly
know, right?
free. It's like, and you're not at all ready to, sacrifice anything.
Yeah, like damn.
It's like to be cursed or to be
Or
a
to be
sanded.
a
No, you're a corporate slave. you actually are a corporate slave. It's so funny because like at first you were recruited by Victor, right? Alexander's
like-
uncle. So you're like, yeah, come here with me. And like he start blackmailing you.
So like at first hand to hand with Victor, we have a very good chemistry. Yeah, you go, Grandpa. I guess we're gonna do this together now. And like he's dead.
Yeah.
Killed by like this guy. Hey, I'm your boss now. Blackmail time.
Yeah, like I'm your boss now. You have two options. You can either go to the police
Or you
work with me.
Damn, sir.
It's like no freedom for you. You are cursed.
And then becomes corporate slave.
Yeah, you're technically and you still are a corporate slave.
And then at the end I was corporate slave. Like in case you guys didn't know, like the plan was to if he was dead at the end of the
yeah. So, I'll show you guys. So, if he's dead, so basically, like, what he wanted is like, if he's dead, he wanted to, well, if Godwynn is alive, Godwynn wanted to make to create a store, a shop or something.
Yeah, so like
And like at the end of that whole campaign, I was like, that's also another option. It's like you can just walk away from that lab and create your store, like you were playing, but you just took like the Shigeru route, basically. Shigeru route.
A store.
Shigeru.
You have a best friend now at least, but like if you are dead, you wanted to be like this lost Aramitama or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to be an Aramitama. It's like Godwynn's goal is to be an Aramitama, basically.
Yeah, his
You
entire
want to be-
goal.
You want to be like a legend, like a myth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the reason, like I'm the whole premise of Godwyn is like I'm an all-powerful scientist and I'm
Yeah.
going to become a god. That's why his name is Godwyn.
Yeah,
right?
that's why it's Godwyn. That's why he killed all
Oh
these
my
people and
God.
experiment on himself, basically. He's a
Yeah.
proto angel.
He's a
But
proto-angel.
so if you died actually at that campaign, right? I was going to grant you that wish.
Oh.
So like the plan for you if Godwyn died was actually, you will reach that white space, basically, right? The walk into the afterlife bullshit. And then you will meet Suzu, Komorebi Suzu and Kate Sith.
Wait, is that?
No, they're not dead. They're just there, right?
Are they just
okay.
there? Like, yeah.
So
I thought they were dead.
What they were going to say was like, thank you for like doing this. If you want, you can join us and be an Aramitama, like in the Crimson Chamber.
Oh damn!
That's the first option, but like the moment they say that, you will actually see on the other side of the white space, standing Murata Keshi and Shirashimari.
Oh
So,
my
like,
god!
so
That
like
is so much better.
The option
Oh my
will actually be like,
God.
would you pick Crimson Chamber or just die and go with Keshi?
That's a good ending right there. Like,
but
I could
unfortunately you didn't
pick.
die.
I didn't die. The boss was
Why were you alive?
like it's the boss is not weak, but it was like it kills us one by one.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a AOE kind of situation, I would I'm gonna do the Keshi, roll the dice, and it's that. But nah. I died just simply because
You didn't die.
punch, and that's just gets knocked out of the
God.
boat.
But yeah, in the end, like, well, unfortunately, you didn't die, so you didn't get to explore that option.
Ah, damn,
God
that
damn
was a
it.
good
Godwynn,
option.
Godwynn sees
God.
Keshi.
God,
Godwynn sees Maria.
but seriously, I like I don't know. I think I need to apologize to Taka because I abused Keshi too much at that end. Because like at the end, right? Like Angelica is walking towards like 3 people, right? That's literally Keshi, Maria, and Manujaku.
I think he'll be fine. I told him, and I told his spirit, and he laughed at it.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, "Did Godwyn suffer?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
And also like that Keshi doing the whole the-
ending the beaming from the sky thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was like,
Oh my
yes. Because I wanted to bring everyone back to the last session, right?
Yeah.
And Kurako was there as your enemy.
Yeah.
And so like the way I wanted to make her at least be part of your team is just to with the feathers that heals you.
The healing one.
Yeah, the healing feathers, because those
okay.
are her feathers. And Keshi, I was like, okay, sure. How do we bring Keshi there? Oh, that scene to just put like
Oh.
the last nod to like Murata Keshi being
Just make it painful, you mean?
just grind all that
Murata
pain.
Keshi, greatest of all
Oh my
time,
God. The goat.
the
The
goat.
goat.
Oh my god. Speaking of Keshi, it kind of reminded me when you asked me like what would like Sai's last scene be. I was actually contemplating really hard between like kind of telling Kohane about
What is
her about like I eventually picked like telling Kohane about Sai's engagement.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what I was thinking for the other?
Whoa,
for the other
what is it?
option?
What is it?
It was actually like Sae coming to like Keshi's store to like kind of pray for his blessing or something.
Ah.
Oh
But like
my God.
obviously the store would be closed, she would just be putting flowers there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My head suddenly started to cook.
Yeah. Episode 15 coming soon, people.
Oh my god!
Coming
An
soon.
actual
It's
oh
like,
yeah.
it's like my head is like the moment you say that, my head's like that there's that gear that starts to turn like what will actually happen if you do that? Like how what kind of things should I do to bring back Keshi at that time,
Because
Like is
Hey,
it
I feel
spirit?
like
is
I
like
feel
just
like-
a nod to like his
I feel like Sai
cigarettes
actually
or
does.
anything?
Yeah, I feel
Can
like Sai
we-
does care about Keshi,
like
Yeah.
can we like have a episode 15 what if episode?
What do you mean what if? What if you died?
You just
What
want
if
to,
everything-
you just want to
I just wanted
role
to
play
die.
that.
I just wanted to die.
You're just a knocked drawer. I can't
Roleplay
blame
that.
you. So am I.
You just want to see. You just want to die.
You're just in withdrawal. It's okay.
Oh
So am
my
I.
god.
Please bring back
Oh my
Nocturne.
god, freaking Rai Galilei. Okay. So let's go to Murata Keshi, like stationary, like the Murata Keshi stuff. You guys, if you're, do you wanna see this Google Docs here? I'll share screen, so you guys can see it properly.
Yes, please.
At least not
Keshi's
through like there.
secrets.
So Keshi's secrets, like Keshi have like stuff and all. Amanajaku is like 4xxx years old. I was like, yeah, well, Amanajaku is this Amanajaku. So what we don't know is like, so Shiraishi Maria was actually not a part of Sekaiga. I was so cautious. Like if it's basically the exact opposite of how I wrote like Satoru and Sae. Because like for Satoru and Sae, I was like, yeah, Satoru likes you. That's it.
You didn't even write that in the
Yeah, I
document.
didn't even know. I
Yeah.
didn't even tell you. But like that,
Yeah.
I just felt so free. But like for Maria at first, I was a little bit cautious about like what Taka will actually like. So Maria was actually a part-timer in Hoshinoya.
Oh.
like so like she's just she was this what is it? She was this part-timer that they Kuchisake Onna that they saved, that Amanojaku brought to Keshi, and Keshi gave like her freedom and all and stuff with the talisman and like his products and all. And Maria then started working part-time in Hoshinoya basically at first. Because my initial plan was actually to put her as a part-timer in Sakahika. But I was not sure whether or not Taka will actually be down for that. So like during sessions, I was like, what if she's actually just a part-timer in Sakahika? And Taka was like, yeah, of course. Then she became like the, the Shiraishi Maria.
Yes.
And yeah, have I talked about this? Have I told you guys about this?
No.
That Taka, the fact that Taka was actually the one who requested Maria to be back.
Oh,
What?
no.
Really? Wait, as in when?
You didn't
When?
tell
When?
us.
At
No,
what point?
so before the last arc, before the last 3 episodes, I asked everyone like, what do you want to do with like your story and all, right? Taka was the one who said like, I think it's just one sentence that just bring him to Maria and all.
Oh.
So I was like, that's it. But that's just one sentence that like he didn't. I didn't think he probably he thought it
He
through.
cooks. And then
Just
Reza
you want
Avanluna
that?
cooks.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Godwynn.
Yeah, so it was his request. So I was like, well, there you go. That's funny. That's why there's that whole Maria like helping him at his last moments. And yeah. It's just so funny, you guys. Like, I didn't expect Takarajiman to actually go with the ship.
It's like you don't expect any of us to go with any ships,
I
right?
know, because here's the thing. I've been DMing for like years, right? And
Yeah.
every time I bring the ship, everyone be like, why? Right? It's like someone actually had a player before whose wife actually died, right? And then I was like, okay, let's because the whole theme of the campaign was everyone's life turned 180. So I was like, let's bring back the wife.
Oh God!
Like somehow you met your wife in the spiritual world, and there's somehow a way to bring back your wife. And like he didn't like it. And
I
like,
was
and I
over
was like,
my wife.
like a lot of it's just those things that people didn't like. So I was like, I'm just at that stage where like, yeah, you guys will not actually just go through with this. It will just be like a haha funny at the end of the things.
Oh, so that's why you coughed when I made Sae confess, Lamau.
Yeah, because I didn't expect that. I expect you to just go with Sae's story, and at the end of the campaign you get that choice, right? The choice, like, do you want to be like his sister or his wife, basically?
Oh, sweetheart.
And yeah, it's like, oh god.
Win. That's the last time I can.
So yeah, there's Shirashimara. Shirashimara's story is like, if Satoru is my child from before Tsukimori, Maria is like the child that I created after like Tsukimura is like she's my child basically. I love this character so much because basically like Maria was not the Kuchisake Onna. Because like the way Mononoke works is like it happens because of like perceptions of humans, of society and all, right? So at first she was just like this normal ghost who was wandering around. She was just enjoying her ghost life. But people start to like, every time people see, just briefly, there's this ghost moving around that like people think that it's a Kuchisake Ono.
Oh no.
And because of that, oh my god. Oh god. that startled
Sweat?
me.
Oh yeah, I thought it was mine. I thought it was mine.
Let's turn on what is it? The streamer mode.
That was Murata Keshi.
Is it?
Lord.
Oh god. Anyway. Where were we?
that people saw
Shirashi Maria goes
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Eh,
and
no,
then
a ghost."
because of that perception, she became Kuchisake Onna.
Ah, I see.
And that because of that, kenapa?
No, I just think that's fucked up.
Yeah, her life is
But
fucked up. Like she was killed by her boyfriend, and
then-
she became like that. So,
What the fuck?
Maria's like whole unfinished business was not actually revenge, but like, this is what wasn't explained in the game.
What?
So Maria's unfinished business was not actually revenge, but the reason why she's still there in that world was because before she died, before she was killed, well, before she actually died from blood loss, she actually heard her brother talking about Elena. Like
Oh.
from the start, she knows that at some point Nobi will actually kill Elena at some
Oh.
point. So like she's there to just protect her sister. And yeah, and that's the whole thing. I think for that arc, I just want to Amanajaku gave her this power and Amanajaku gave him that power. We'll see what hell happened. That's basically what Amanajaku was doing at that time.
Due to miscommunication and reading, he didn't do nothing. He runs apparently.
Yeah, well.
But then after that, it was not. And everyone died.
Yay. God.
Win.
Oh god.
This is my last Nocturne session. Let me have
yeah,
this.
God.
What do you mean our last Nocturne session? Aren't we
that's
having like 10 more sessions?
That's right. I kind of forgot the what if session. Right.
What about the Godwynn retirement OVA?
Oh,
It's just
what the hell?
It's
What
just
the
4
hell, you
hours
guys?
of Godwynn trying to discover internet. Okay, what's this?
Godwynn trying to discover internet.
Godwynn trying to figure out how the fuck is he gonna attend Sai's wedding looking like that.
Godwynn's day out.
Godwynn's day out.
No, but seriously, she would actually take you out for dress shopping. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my-
Sai would.
Nocturne of the Heaven after story is like, oh my god, that will be funny if like the after story was like 10 years later on like that the premise was like there's this party for what is it, for Frederique's actual promotion to be like the CEO.
Let's go.
That will be funny.
And like Sai just have this, hey, look, second child.
Sai, she probably already has like short hair, like a mom, just like, hey.
Hey, at least she doesn't have like the dead mom.
The dead braid. Oh my god, not the dead braid.
Oh god, the
my
dead
God.
braid.
Hey,
If
this
she
is my
does.
baby, my third baby.
have so many
Oh my,
babies.
they're the baby.
Well, they do need to repopulate the clan. I think.
Oh yeah,
the clan.
repopulate the
Oh my
clan.
god. It's so fucked up.
It's like that what's it called? It's like that one meme with the
How
Resident
could you
Evil.
say it like that? What the fuck, Sai? What the fuck,
Sai, you need to repopulate
Oh
No,
my
because
God.
I think it's funny. Like obviously she wouldn't marry Satoru for that, but like it's funny to think about that. You know, like oh yeah, it's just the three of them. Well, they gotta add some numbers to that.
Continue the bloodline.
Goro in hell will be like, yes, good job, Satoru. The hell.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
What is it?
What?
Oh, Satoru's hand is technically half Goro.
No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. I think
So
we
like
talked-
the
I think-
blood
I think
flowing
we-
inside.
Oh god, I think we talked about it later, but like at some point his hand will just be a prosthetic, like robotic hand.
Yeah.
He will actually be Nero.
Yeah, he will actually be Nero, but
Oh,
but I kind of
yeah.
agree with Rai. Just the image of like I don't know. Imagine being Sae and you're like making out with Satoru, and then his demon arm starts acting up, and you're like, sweetie, your Goro arm. Like I don't want.
Your
He
Goro
doesn't.
arm.
He
I don't
doesn't need to
want
be here. You know.
Stop attending.
This is so
Wait.
awkward. Stop attending.
Why are you making the Goro arm? No, not the Goro arm even. Why are you making the shadow
Goro
arm like a
arm.
boner? It's not the
Goro
boner.
arm.
I know it's not
Oh
a
my
boner,
God.
but I'm just saying, like if Sae was with Satoru when his demon arm was there, she'd be like, wait, what the fuck? Why the fuck is it there?
What the hell?
And then like third
I do
child
not-
just looking like Goro. I would straight up like
I do not want to kiss you right now.
until that hand comes down. I'm not kidding.
You're being too much of a Goro right now. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my god.
Well, you were the one who you remember on the last session when Sai asked Satoru how are you feeling, and he said like I'm feeling excited. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That's a Goro thing.
Yeah, the Goro blood is
Oh my god.
is boiling up in his face.
But yeah, I think in a way, because Tachibana family is actually cursed by Aramitama and all. I think you know about that, Sai. But the first Tachibana is like just so strong that he managed to like to seal that and like made it a power for Tachibana family. But like at some point, I think like those who reach their awakening will at least feel a little bit of like bloodthirst in their in their mind, their heart.
Great.
Yeah, that's why like after like his awakening, Satoru was like, I'm excited.
That is so.
Like, this is fun.
No,
God.
no,
Oh my
I'm
God.
imagining it like, hey, I'm excited. This is fun.
Oh no, Sae, good luck raising your 3 babies, I guess, who are all blood.
Mommy, I'm excited.
Here's a sword, sweetie.
It's a sword. Find someone okay to kill.
Find someone on okay to kill, sweetie. I believe
Oh
in you.
god. Okay. For Frederick's, this is Frederick's files. I think Frederick's whole thing was like she's the youngest and her older brothers just dote on her in their own ways. Well, for Alexander, it's like in the really dark way. Yuki is just that, that mischievous brother because he's adopted. It's not actually Hexenmeister.
You're adopted.
He's
Oh my
adopted.
god.
He's low-key.
It's low-key.
But yeah, I think at some point like the goofiest thing I wrote in Frederick's file was that it was actually about Adelheid. Oh, we didn't actually write it, but like this is the whole thing about like what we talked about was about Adelheid's view on her children. She's like, so her oldest son is just this CEO who's too edgy for his own good, and like his and her second son, well, the adopted son wasn't exactly interested in any kind of like romantic stuff. So like her whole thing is just that, just find me a daughter-in-law already. Because Alexander is like 38 years old.
He's got no wrist.
He's like
Can't
38.
He's got
He's
no
years
wrist.
old.
Oh my god.
You Narukami looking ass.
Oh god. Oh,
The thing I
Lord.
remembered is that the information of who, oh god, who's the
Oh,
little
God.
mistress name again?
What are you talking about?
Frederick?
Frederick. The Frederick was like, I think like the information of Frederick is an anak tabung.
Yes.
It's public, right?
Yeah, it's public. Jadi kayak bukan anak tabung memang, Mbak. Dia
Bukan
bayi
anak tabung.
bayi tabung in a sense, bukan di dalam tabung gitu kan.
Iya, bayi di
Bayi
dalam
tabung.
tabung.
Kayak IVF, jadi kayak sperma bapaknya itu sebelum mati, spermanya disimpan di bank spermanya Hexenmeister. Habis itu 16 tahun yang lalu waktu si Alexander kayak udah merencanakan mau bunuh Victor, itu emaknya disuruh hamil lagi pakai sperma bapaknya.
Oh my
How
god.
did he convince her to do that? Hey mom,
Hey mom,
here's
Hey,
that
Mom.
sperm.
I need a sister.
there's that sperm. I need a baby.
I need a babe.
We need an heir. He basically like told like that's why like at the end of the whole campaign in the last episode it was clear that Adelheid knows everything. Like every single plan of Alexander's actually, like she knows what he's actually doing. So like it makes sense that Alexander like, at some point is like I'm going to destroy my life at the end. So like you need another heir because Yuki can't do it. So like
look
we
at
need
him.
another like heir for like this family, and you know this is the most rational way to do it. It's not like you can find another husband or something. So like
Here, have dads.
yeah, and like imagine at that time she's like 40 something. I feel like she will actually be just excited, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a mom again. Like, oh my god, I was like, I'm going to have like a baby again. That's so exciting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Adelheid is just a lady in a way.
It's like the first time that she appeared is technically like
The last
end
episode.
of the session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Like,
it's by design. She's not
just a lady.
type to involve herself in like this kind of thing. But yeah, Hexenmeister family is fucked up.
Man, a lot of the families are fucked up, Reza. I don't know whether you realized it, but a lot of the family are fucked up.
It blackmailed my character.
Oh my god. Okay, so too many
Like, I want-
families are fucked up.
I want to say like the Saiyou family is not that fucked up, but
But
Shigeru
Shigeru
is,
is like-
is
Hey,
yeah.
Shigeru is a wholesome dude. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
Shigeru
did
is
it.
a
He did it out of love, but it's still kind of he.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the scene in my mind was like, this is like sometimes like the scene in my mind is usually like they went home with their stillborn with their child who died in the NICU, and then Shigeru talked to his wife like, I think there's a way, and I think I can do it. But like,
Professor,
are
I
you
see you
willing
brought
to
your
go with
pen.
this? And like his wife is like, she wants her child to be alive.
Oh my.
So they did the ritual, and like at the next day is like, yeah, we did this ritual. Like Victor be like, that's actually.
Oh.
That's a
Wait.
groundbreaking discovery.
Hey, Godwynn, is your biological family fucked up?
I think so.
Godwynn's family. I don't think I write anything about
Oh
Godwynn.
god.
I did not. But like his entire premise, like he was once working on like a corpse somewhere. Like it's like he worked on a corpse and like from that. I think he was an autopsy doctor before or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
terus kayak like fascination begitu kayak oh no. Nobody's dying anymore. I guess I'll just dig grave then. Jadi awalnya kayak I guess I'll just dig graves then. Like dig graves terus kayak
I think the first time like the story that they brought to me was like he was just this genius who worked for the government and like told to do experiments on death row inmates.
And
then at some point the program was just cancelled. Or more like you don't get any more supplies of death row inmates. Like you just go out and kill people for your experiments. So yeah,
You were experimenting on inmates. Oh, that's funny.
oh my god. Oh, Galilei. But yeah, so those are like these are the files that I created after like the world. I don't know what came into me, but this is how I usually base. Yeah, there's a lot of writings.
Good writing.
I just like
Cooking.
writing.
look at those
Yeah.
ingredients though.
Look at those cooking.
And then this is Hoshino Sera's like thing. It's just my notes on like her connection with other characters. It's like Godwynn doesn't know Sarah, but he knows who Sarah is when she's still really small. But of course he forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. Like I forgot that like the thing that I wanted to fix, like if there's like a what if episode, that's like a thing that I want to fix. Like at the start is like when Amano Jago said Hoshino Sarah. I was about to say like yes, the Hex something project is apparently still alive or something like that, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I think so we have all of these ingredients that are just a bunch of like fucked up families. We have Tachibana, they are fucked up.
Hey, her biological family was okay. They just died.
Yeah, I know. We have clovers. The clovers are also a little bit fucked up. Well, we have the Hexenmeister. Hexenmeister is just, you know, Hoshino Sera is technically a Hexenmeister, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys forget about it?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about Hoshino Sera.
So Hoshino Sera is Victor's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Technically, Hoshino Sera is the Tachibana.
A Hexenmeister, you mean?
Wait, Hexenmeister.
Yeah, the Hexenmeister, yeah.
It's not a Tachibana. Oh God.
Hoshino Sera is what is it? Is Frederique's cousin.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Wait. Yeah,
Biologically.
the trio is actually they're all cousins.
No.
Well, Kurako is
Oh yeah, except for Shirashi.
Like Sarah and Frederique.
Kurako is not.
Kurako is not.
Not the Hexenmeister.
Yeah, Kurako is not a Hexenmeister.
Yeah,
But
her
Sarah is,
father worked there, but yeah.
Oh God.
So this is basically like the whole thing. Oh my God, you guys will see a lot of things.
Wait, did I just see Nano right there? No.
So this is like the la. It's like my actual like blueprint for like the first 5 episodes and all. This is when I still update like this part. But like the Beyond Smooth Criminal, I just stopped updating it. So basically, what's actually happening? I wrote like this thing. She was stillborn. Then my camera here, mom though, and all. And then I'm gonna just got like so. In the end, Amano Jago just wanted to do things.
Oh God.
Amano Jago wanted to save Sarah basically. In a way, because Amano Jago saw Angelica in Sarah. Like, Angelica was technically cursed to protect all of these humans. And the same exact thing is happening to Sarah. And like, he doesn't want that to happen again. So like Sarah deserved like her just ordinary life as a girl. That's what Amanojako is feeling at least. And he just hates everyone else.
A simp and a hater.
Like, he just hates everyone else. Like except Sarah and Angelica. And because he loves Angelica, technically he needs to like Kurako at the same time.
Oh my god.
Like because Kurako is, Kurako is part Angelica, so he can't hate her.
He's like the epitome of that meme, the one that's like, I hate everyone. Oh my god, hi Angelica.
Yes,
Oh my God,
yeah. That meme, like, hi Angelica. I hate everyone. Hi Angelica.
Hi Angelica.
But yeah, and then Goro is I just wrote that Goro is a purest bastard.
I didn't even. God, it must have been so awkward for Sai to grow up there. Like,
The thing about Amadeus though, what happened to Amadeus?
Amadeus'
Yeah.
story is actually complicated.
Like she suddenly like, hey, there's
So-
gonna be like this, go here, and like suddenly just looks like he's getting possessed.
Okay, so Amadeus' story was like he quit the police force because so he has like two Osana Najimi basically, right? He has two really close friends since childhood. One is his wife, and the other one is just this guy. Is this other guy that that he's being partnered with in the police department. So the two of them are just ordinary policemen. And then they do not believe at all in spirits and all. And then at some point, because when his partner was investigating Hexenmeister here, she's gone. Like,
As
he's
in-
missing. But that's
Amadeus
actually
or the friend. Amadeus or the friend.
the friend. The friend was
friend.
gone. And like Amadeus like kept pursuing that case until he was fired.
Oh,
After he's being fired, he created that agency basically.
with the
At,
trash
at,
lady.
yeah, at first he did it himself, and then he recruited Kohane and so on and so on. But the problem is his wife Yoshikawa Hikari is also this guy's best friend, right? But she's the one who believes in spirits and all, so she decided to go on to look for that. To investigate, she kept on investigating that part, and then she went missing because she was killed. And then she was brought to the Crimson Chamber. So like for that 10 years, Amadeus was like for that 10 years, Amadeus was like he knows that his wife probably died, but they never saw the body. So he was in this constant denial. So it's like, you know what? Let's just lie to my child that she left. Right? And like and like your mom left because of me. And unfortunately I need to take care of you. Like just to make like, Nadia at least despise him instead of hating her mother, but she can't exactly go anywhere to look for her anyway. And but like through like his job and everything, with Danish coming back, he started to like connect the dots and everything. It's like, wait, there's a huge possibility that like Hexenmeister has like things to do with this, and like there's probably this is real. And like at some point he started to investigate like this temple, and then he met Amanojako. And Amanojako was like, yo dude, we're all real, and I know where your wife is. I can bring you to your wife if you help me.
Become Snake.
So like he gave Amadeus like the power of Orochi.
There you go.
And that power of Orochi was the one who that gave everyone that works in that detective agency their powers.
Oh my god, Kohane got her power.
Yeah.
Dicipratin Orochi.
Yeah.
Cipratin
So like
Orochi.
Amadeus was actually like just I think I wanted to create like Amadeus was actually the smartest out of like these enemies. Because like he knows from the start that Amanojako is just this. Amanojako can't be trusted. But like he knows that Amanojaku can bring him to his wife. So what he's trying to do, like he is going to like gain his trust, be brought to Crimson Chamber, and then he will meet his wife, give her the Orochi power, so her wife can go back to the world.
My God, they were like reunited for like 5 minutes, God.
That's basically what Amadeus was trying to do. It's like that's his only goal, and like he knows, like throughout the years, he knows that like he doesn't exactly care about like the detective agency. The reason why Kohane was the one he appointed as the boss was because he's the only one he trusts to take care of his child, basically. So yeah, Amadeus is like that.
You see.
So that's
Now
Amanojaku, Goro, and Amadeus cover. Wow.
God.
Well,
Wow,
Alexander.
what about that? Yes, I'm
Alexander.
actually Shadow.
I'm actually Shadow.
Oh, God,
Oh,
Alexander.
that was like Johannes.
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 Johan.
Johannes.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
is that
I'm
Nanas?
actually
Johan
your
and
shadow this whole
Faust.
time. What? You were the shadow.
Do you know that Johannes is Foss is not supposed to be Balam?
Oh yeah,
you
Foss is
mean?
not supposed to be Balam.
Foss is not supposed to be Balam. It's like
So how did
it's
that
like-
happen?
And everyone just started to assume it's like that's actually a good idea. Let's just make him Balam.
Oh my god.
So like the whole idea was like, yeah, he developed like other kind of like thing too, because like he's Godwynn's brain, right?
Yeah.
So he can evolve by himself too. But like at some point it felt like if he's also Balam, like rather than him being Balam, it's more like he's the one who manipulate like Balam is part of his power basically. So like it creates I like that connection that creates like after all Frederique is just being manipulated by Alexander, right? It's like and I just like that thread, so I was like yeah it's Balam, you lost Balam.
Balam is gone. Oh, what?
You lost Balam.
Not my persona.
Not my persona. Oh my god. That's
She lost her
surprising. Like,
persona.
Oh
he
god.
turns into this guy.
It just
And then
it just
Balam
makes
is gone.
sense.
Balam is gone.
Balam's gone, but yeah, we before we go to like the episode 1, but Nocturne of the Heaven is like 3 animes. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? Because like if you remember if you remember the first episode, there's a reason why the first episode there are the 2 girls are lured to the Asteria. The 2 old men were recruited by Amanojaku, and the other 2 ladies are just there.
Yep, I'm just doing my job. Fuck you, Rentaro.
There's a reason, because like at some point, either like the first thing that Amanojaku wanted to do was he basically put a bait for both Kurako and Frederique, because aside from everything, you know, that those 2 are also like technically the chosen ones. But aside from anything, he just wanted them to be Sarah's friend, basically. Like, you know, so at the end of that incident, like they could become Sarah's friends, while the old people were just recruited because like he needs more soldiers.
And it was
You know, like this this you know, what is it? This people with the huge influence over like the weird ass Mononoke stuff. The 2 of you, and then while the ladies
I'm just literally doing my fucking
were
job.
just living their lives.
How the
my
hell?
God.
I'd like to imagine Amanojaku is just like, how the fuck did these 2 ladies get involved? Like,
Yeah.
who are they even?
That's actually the thing. That's actually why Amanojaku came to Kohane.
because he doesn't.
So
because,
in the end, from Amanajaku's side, right? The two girls are the ones that he needs to protect. The two old men are the ones that that should either help him or he needs to get rid of.
Oh god.
So like while these two are like outside of his calculation at all. So like the moment, so after this whole battle from the start, like to that part of like the conflict, like these two are like the people that that's outside of his calculation, and somehow he can trust to do this, like trust Sera to, basically. That's why you go to Kohane. And somehow he's also like he wants to go to like to he also trusts like Sae in a way, for that at least. And also the two of you are like connected to his minions.
his minions.
Well, his colleagues.
Colleagues.
You mean her
Oh
uncle?
god. So yeah, this is the GM notes. This is why I wrote like Sin 1, Sin 2. This is my life for the past 6 months, guys.
Oh my god.
Imagine suddenly like what's it called?
Going out of this route all together.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Nocturne
like-
of the Heaven. If kalau seandainya si Godwynn sama Keshi actually follows Amanojaku.
Oh god, it will be.
Fuck.
That-
It will be
Yeah.
totally a different bullshit.
Oh
It
god.
will be a totally different bullshit. I think at some point, if you decided to just go with Amanojaku and all, then you guys will do some AG shit. We'll start to do some AG shit, but like in the end, it will just a fight between Amanojaku side and Hexenmeister side.
True.
But also at the same time, you guys will also be fighting Sae and Kohane in a way.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I've had
Player
enough.
PvP.
No, you fucking bloodthirst. Are you a Tachibana? So freaking
I'm
bloodthirsty.
excited.
I'm
God.
excited, but yeah, you know, in that way, I will probably just bring we will be able to develop more about like Crimson Chamber and like Nano.
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 Not the Boost of Minister.
But yeah, so yeah, that, and then yeah, so basically
Cut due
this
to
is, like, cut
duration.
due to duration. So like the first session was supposed to be like to reach like I forgot where, but yeah, like some of them are cut, and then I sent to like the next episode, and those were cut, and I sent to the next episode, then so on and so forth. Where was it? Where was it? I forgot. Where was it? This one is axed. This is like, you know, at some point, maybe Danish will just die. Danish was supposed to die on episode 2.
At the first episode, yeah. The second.
Yeah, but like, you know, ha ha ha, here I come.
Okay, where was it?
No, Uncle
Oh
Goro.
yes, Guru. Okay, you are
Bad
very
uncle.
interesting.
Bad uncle.
There you go. A call will come for Kohane. It's Danish. If she backs the Kagidala, we should tell her a few things. The north is kind of compromised. You should go to the east and regroup with Satoru. If you go to north, never bring Yukimura Sae there. That's basically what Danish says. Like Danish be like, I'm
yes,
around the north
loudspeaker.
side. If you're going here, do not bring Yukimura Sae. Do not ever
you go
bring
there.
Yukimura Sae. Because like he already met Goro at that time. So,
And he
like,
probably knows who Goro is to Sae, right?
yes, of course, right? Like he's a detective. Like he investigate this shit.
God, I was.
Oh,
You
God.
know what? You know what? When that happened, like I knew it was Goro. You know, because like, don't tell me like Reza's gonna bring Goro here, and it was Goro, and I was like, well, Sae's gonna die in episode 2, I guess. They're gonna get her ass kicked.
Oh God. There you go.
Danesh
But
dies,
it's
but
red.
no meeting Goro to sing.
Where is it?
Di atas east yang atas.
East, go to scene
Oh,
4.
yeah,
That
go
is
to scene
that.
four.
Danesh dies, but no
Danesh
meeting Goro.
Go to scene 4. It was like go to scene 4, Danesh dies, but no meeting Goro to scene 6. It's like, you know, if everyone goes to if no one goes to like the north, then Danesh will just die.
Oh my god.
Well, thank goodness I went there. Me, the one person who shouldn't be there.
Yeah, if they didn't go to the north, Danesh will just die. Like all of Danesh plot points after that
God,
will just
you
be
know-
gone.
You know how scary it was, because I'm imagining how scary it was for Sai to meet Goro without Satoru.
Yeah.
Just her, you know, just like, I gotta save this boy. But like, it's my uncle.
Oh, by the way, this is there. Here, Danish Interpol badge and Indonesian Police Force badge.
Oh, Indonesia, ada orang
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Indonesia mention.
Ada Indo cuy.
Ada Indo coy.
But yeah, it's like that, and like the thing wrote this one. I think this the Sin 6 was actually axed.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like the end of the session was like I think was a conversation between everyone and Amadeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's axed, so like we didn't get to Hoshinoya at that time, or Sekahika actually. But yeah, end of scenario. This one is
Oh,
Mr. Blue
there you
Sky. Yeah, here you go. There's like DJ Danish there. Morning,
Yes.
morning,
Morning.
good Suki morning, everybody.
I remember
It's your
that
buddy Danish. What a beautiful, like, I don't know, I just like, you know, like at that point, I think I wanted to actually just make this like the opening for every single episode.
Oh my god, that
It would be
sounds
very
good.
funny, because then on the last episode, it's just like, I don't know, a military sounding like the city is fucked.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
evacuate.
It's like
It-
that was a plan where like at the start of episode is always like a radio doing
that
things,
sounds
but like
good.
you know what, like that. And I already do a lot of gimmicks.
Like,
But we
imagine-
like your cookie.
Yeah, we like your cookie.
Yum 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 yum. Yum,
There's
yum,
a
tasty
man around us.
vitamin.
There's a black hair, wears glasses. It's Taneshima Haruto. Oh my god! Here's the thing. I believe, you know, you can hate on Goro, you can hate on Amadeus, you can hate on Amanajaku or even Alexander. I think above everyone else, everyone just hate Haruto.
Yeah, I hate him.
Haruto is like the most evil one actually in this whole bullshit.
Yeah, he's just a psycho.
he's just a
actually.
psycho.
Yeah, he's just a psycho.
I mean, I hate Goro, but I guess Goro had his good reasons, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
Haruto is just like malice, you know? He's just
Yeah.
How,
Hey, girlfriend.
you know, like Haruto killed his. So basically, the reason why he killed he's a yandere in a way. He's
Yeah.
actually just a yandere. Like he killed
Yeah.
Maria because Maria, because he's jealous basically. Like
Yeesh.
the two of them were living together, but like Maria is just so concerned about her sister. Like that's the only thing she talked about. Like she's like, you know, she's a good sister. So like Nobi was like, stop talking about Maria panel.
Oh,
Stop talking
she's
about
dead.
Elena. I was like, she's dead.
no, you stop living. Die.
and then at some point, like, oh my god, he can bring Maria back, but like Elena again is here. I was like, let's kill Elena. We need to kill Elena. That's Haruto. He's just evil. He's just evil dude. Shirai Shitoru. I just like everyone is like, as
I'm her
players,
brother.
everyone knows who this guy is. Like, Shirai Shitoru just come and talk about this.
God. Oh right, Mr. Blue Sky was the
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love writing this. I love writing this because like at this point, I want episode 4 and 5, right? Because I know like it will be like the climax battle against Nobi, and also like a battle against Maria in a way, on episode 4. So like I really wanted to start episode 4 with like, am I pretty? Do I look pretty? And end episode 5 with, do I look pretty?
Aww.
And throughout like those 3 episodes, she asked the question in 3 different tones. Because like when she met Sae, she was like, "Do I look pretty?" But like in a Kuchisake onna way. But like in episode 4, she's like in a really what is it?
Questioning, like,
Yeah,
hey,
she was
mau
anxious.
pergi.
She was anxious. She was
Yeah.
nervous. Like, do
Jalan-jalan.
I look pretty? I was like, I'm going with my friend. And like at the end of episode 5, it's like, in a way, she was actually saying thank you. But like, you know, but in her own way, by saying it's like, do I look pretty now? I just like it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a cheesy dude.
It's a good. It's
Okay, we
it's
like
it's-
these.
It's
We
way
like
better
these.
than nothing. Look at him. He wants her back.
Oh my god.
We like these. Don't apologize.
Oh god.
We're little rats, aren't we, Rai? Saying
Yeah,
yum,
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 yum, yum, yum.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze,
What's
squeeze, squeeze,
this?
squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
What I don't understand is why Amanajoku gave Haruto the powers. Amanajoku is making a point.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like he gave Maria power, and and Haruto the same exact power, and like he was just saying, it's like, look who's doing it for evil bullshit. Because Maria the Mononoke is using it for her sister's protection, while Haruto is using it to kill her.
Yep.
That's basically Amanajoku is making a point. He's like, you know, are you sure you're on the right side? That's literally like the whole thing about Amanajoku until the end. It's like he's trying to tell people that humans can be trusted, that like humanity is bullshit, and like this whole thing, especially what they're doing to Hoshinosera. That's basically what he's trying to do. That's what he's
Gee,
trying to
thanks,
like.
Amanajoku.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks. Way to go.
You specific cherry picked your horrible human power. Well, humans are so bad. Exactly.
Exactly. Fuck you,
That's the
Amanajoku.
plan.
Humans bad.
I will give the horrible, the yandere ones power.
Oh my
how could they be so
God.
bad?
God damn it, man.
But yeah, but also in a way, like his. Do you know that the enemies are always humans in this game?
Yeah.
Right?
Wait,
like
what is that?
the enemies are always human.
Yeah. Wait, is it?
Yeah, Alexander Hexenmeister
yeah.
and Yuki Hexenmeister, right? They are humans. Also, Tachibana Goro and Amadeus, they're all humans.
Yeah.
Like the enemies are always human in this game actually. It's like the Mononokes
Aramitama
and Aramitamas are
right?
actually the ones helping you. You guys are being helped by Crimson Chamber, for God's sake.
I just
Why
read
am I
that.
hunting the gods?
Hunting God. I just read that Johannes will find a way to open the gate Crimson Chamber to take control his own creation, the chimeric transformation that he keeps secret from Godwynn will be crucial for this key disembarkation of the late Victor's body. That does not appear.
That's
Where is
basically
that
the thing.
cooking?
That
is that cooking?
that's a shadow thing.
Oh, the shadow thing
Yeah,
was
staying alive. The start of staying alive. Staying alive is like you looking for what is it? Was where you're trying to look for information about Sarah
Yeah.
and other stuff.
The I get lonely at night scene.
Yeah. But read this. Alexander understands Frederique is more useful than our mad scientist to get close to Hoshino, while Johan is far more controllable than him too. Slowly, Godwynn will be cast aside. That's
Oh,
why it
damn.
happened on the episode 6.
That's why suddenly
Damn,
the police.
poor
Yeah, that's why
God.
suddenly Yuki brought the police to you.
Damn,
damn.
poor Godwynn.
The children at night, and exactly. So
Kinda
yeah,
feel bad for
this
him now.
for Godwynn, why?
Yeah. I don't know. He's been through a lot.
So this is Murata Keshi. No, ini kon Ono Kohane. It's like it's just this lore drop for Kohane.
Oh,
But
alive,
I think what you guys
alive.
need to see was
No, not the scene that I was supposed to play.
there you go.
No,
This is like
no,
he'll meet
I'm-
Sae.
I'm-
Sae
I'm
wouldn't
not
know
looking
anything
at
much,
this.
but she knows that the head caretaker took care of Sarah since she wasn't there. She will ask
I'm
Sae
not-
whether or not Godwynn can be trusted. Like this is like Marcella Marigold.
Bye, look away.
The highlighted information will only be given if Sae says yes.
Bye, look away.
So like this is basically Sarah's whole life that you guys will actually know.
Oh, and then we just spitballing like, hey, do you know this? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck?
god.
You think I trust me? Can I trust you?
So basically, the one who brought Hoshino Sera there was Amanajaku.
Huh.
So every month since she was there, the orphanage actually got this really good amount of money from someone named Hasumi. So Sera's mom. So to the orphanage from Kisaragi Station, it's just filled with cash. And so there you go. So Amanajaku was the long-term patron for the orphanage.
Oh my god, nobody knows that.
Like he's the basically the sponsor for like Hoshino family. To like basically like say for like background checks and everything. Like, yeah, they're good. Let them adopt her and stuff like that. This whole thing is basically like to show like Amanajaku's at least human side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, nobody talks about that. We just
But
Side,
nobody
but
talks about
nobody
that
talks
because
about
I do
that.
not trust Godwynn.
Oh god.
I can't trust me. Can I trust you?
Yeah, like,
Like-
the whole point was actually make you guys go into the place, and then as you walk out, suddenly like in front of the gate there's Danesh, and like he says like the Miranda rights.
I'm like, I don't know what you were expecting. So I will be just, oh, come in, Mr. Godwyn. Let me make you some tea. Let me get the head.
No, I didn't expect that he will actually be that sus. Like you will actually just, like people on drama will just go like around like an orphanage, like I want to ask around about this person. I'm looking for this person.
Yeah.
Like that's less sus than I want some children
want some
because I'm lonely at night. Like, what the fuck, man?
Also, fucking Satoru, I need to go face my uncle. Please take care of everything from that side. Oh yeah, Satoru, go alone. Also, Satoru, sorry, Sae, for leaving you alone and almost killing you. Good job.
I guess I kind of needed
Good
a hand.
Well, that's Satoru, I
Fucking
guess.
Satoru.
So the problem is with episode 6. So here's the thing for episode 6. I believe Lila wasn't there.
I think she wasn't.
Lila wasn't there. So the problem with that is like, so the start of the scene for the three of them, right? For the three of them was actually them inside the classroom for like the club. And like at some point, Frederique will actually be called by her brother to go home and bring Sarah with her. Just Sarah.
okay.
And like the whole plan was actually the three of them being separated. And then Frederique and Sarah, when they entered like the family limo, Sarah will be what is it?
Sleep poison.
Yeah, will be given like sleep poison, like those kind of stuff, basically.
Sleeping gas.
Sleep gas, something like that. And like
Sleepy gas.
and like the one inside the car is not Fumika, but Johann Faust. That was actually the initial plan for that, and like at the same time, Kurako will actually be called by Amanajaku to the roof.
Oh, that one
To
happened.
the rooftop. That one happened. So I was like, wait, but she's not here.
Yep.
What do we do?
Got spitballs.
Oh god. So yeah, so like that's why I just made like, okay, Sarah will follow Kurako upstairs and like, She will go with Amanajaku instead.
Yeah, and that sounds so sus.
What is it?
What is it?
Like, oh yeah, Sarah, time to sleep, and then, like she just slept. She slept too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sus. It's supposed to be like to show like how dark the Hexenmeister actually is.
You know who's not supposed to be sus?
I need children.
I need children. Guess I'm lonely at night. Lonely at night I am.
God damn it.
Children, I must have.
It's okay. It's okay, Godwynn. It's okay, Godwynn. I would let you babysit her children.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
So yeah. So basically, like start of Born Hunter, I want to like continue like writing for the arc. This is like the 3 mistakes of Hexenmeister, basically.
What the hell? What the hell?
You know what I'm about to say.
10 dosa besar.
10 dosa besar.
God damn, sir.
dosa besar.
Oh god. 10 dosa besar Hexenmeister. So yeah, it's like it's just about like Kurako, Frederique, and Hoshiro Sera, and all. Like we all know this. At this point, I write less. I wrote like less things, but because like everything is already been established before, so I was like, I just need to write like the flow and like the things that I need to write, like stuff like, where is it? Oh no, didn't. But stuff like this, like description and like the things that I probably can't improve and all. Comes with death.
What tadi comes with that?
I just like episode 8
Comes
because
with
like the end of
that.
episode 8 is like father will be like BAM. It's like boom.
How did this one end it again?
Wait, which one is this again? Is
This one
the trio
before
of men?
before the big fight.
Before the
isn't
big fight.
it? Okay.
It's like when the end of episode 8 was Saiyou Shigeru blowing up the whole office.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
See, I wrote this already. I think almost every single decision
Yeah.
we made until now.
Stupid. Yes, stupid.
I guess you needed a hand now.
Satoru be like, oh, I'm gonna protect you, Sai, by leaving you alone. Hey, good job. Good fucking job.
Hey, you're a strong, independent woman.
Yeah,
We
but
need
like,
no
still,
man.
good fucking job. That's why she pranked him during the proposal because good fucking job. Like, this guy is
Good
so goofy.
fucking job. This in the background is just.
Yeah, this is like that. What happened there?
No, it's a battle session. I don't need to
Yeah,
write
It's a battle
anything.
session.
I didn't need to write anything. I have everything actually, and I believe I have everything that happened in this episode written like in my notebook because I need to always
like
have
actual
it.
physical notebook.
Yes, because like it's the end of a lot of plot points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amadeus dying. Satoru, Satoru being, Satoru awakening.
Walk.
And trying to
Amanajaku
murder people.
losing. Hexenmeister chasing. And all. And at the end, and after that, you'll be back. Oh, my favorite episode.
God.
Which one is this?
It's my favorite.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, this was the elfin.
That's a lot.
This was the elfin lead one. God damn it.
Yeah, this is the Elven lead one. It's like,
Of course, it's your favorite.
Yes, of course. Exactly. Like Kohane's meltdown, Godwynn and Keshi being Godwynn and Keshi.
Oh god, that was
Kurako, what is it? Kurako and this is Kurako being so good at roleplay.
Yeah.
This is peak Zea Cornelia.
Yeah.
Like seriously in the back rooms and like elfen lead at the end. I was like, did we ever learn if Sarah's parents really got shot? No. They died. They actually they're actually killed. So the canon is like for the end of the session, the end of the campaign, Hoshino Sera is actually there in the orphanage.
I see.
She's actually living in the orphanage.
Again.
Yeah, she lost her parents. Again.
No.
When the off-screen killing is actually what do you want me to describe? People's brain being blown off?
I think we get the message.
Brain like splatter through the walls.
Oh
like
my god,
everywhere.
you mad people. This is the interlude ads.
And
Do you guys remember that ad like for the last arc?
Yeah. Wait, is it the singular video
Multiple
thing?
sightings of weird occurrences have been reported all over the world. So like this is like news. This is like podcast people. If you remember, like there's this doomsday dude. The end is near. The end is near.
That's me. I'm Doomsday Dude. We're all going to die.
The session is coming to an end.
Oh
my
god,
God.
it's just so
Campaign
freaking stupid.
stopping.
It's just so freaking stupid. And episode 11 is where everything was going to start. We have Tachibana, Satoru, and Sae doing their thing.
Sorry.
Kohane, wait, there's Kohane, Frederique, and the rest. This is Amanajaku asking for help.
Oh wait, is it the one with the datang ke Kohane terus kayak, hey, I need help. Yeah.
This is Kurako's thing doing her this is that session.
Yeah, that session.
That session.
Oh,
2
this
weeks,
was this.
2 weeks before Zia Cornelia's graduation.
Yep.
It's like, which one do you choose? You're going to leave in 2 weeks.
To leave everything to Angelica or to stay with Angelica and Sarah. Hey.
Yeah. So basically, if Kurako just picked to be like a normal girl, she will forget everything. I think we talked about this before. This is Keshi, Godwynn, and Elena thing.
Is it the one with the you have the power, go, child,
Yeah. Be free,
Oh my
child.
god.
You have the
Guy
power.
just running with a giant scissor.
Yes, exactly. It's that one.
Oh, it's this one when I said Godwynn go block because
Yes.
you. Oh my god. She's
It's exactly this one. She's a kid, and Godwynn,
She's a
goddammit,
kid.
Godwynn.
Godwynn, just be Godwynn.
God.
Power, so good. Use power, fly.
Use power. And then.
I remember right.
What is it?
No, episode 11 was actually kind of important for Sai as well. I remember this.
What is
Which one is it again?
Well, because that's the one where Satoru asked her to like fight him, right?
Yeah.
Then he didn't actually. Yeah, I think that was the moment Sai actually had a realization of her own feelings.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why it happened. I was like, oh right. Yeah, she would.
Satoru like, fight me. What? I don't know.
What?
The whole idea about that,
Oh my
Satoru is like, that's what his father usually do. Every
What?
time Satoru is doubtful about like his choices.
Oh.
Like
It's
his
like
father always like tells like he's like, let's go to the it's like, come with me. And like they will reach like the dojo, and like he gave him like a wooden sword, take a wooden sword, and it's like, fight me. And then like after that there will be just like a whole lecture about like that whatever choice that he was trying to do, and like at the end of that fight it's like he will always come to a realization of an answer, but he didn't know how it works.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you know what? When he asked her to like fight me, you know what I assumed he was trying to do. I thought he was trying to beat her up and show her that, see, Saya, like you're not strong enough to fight. Okay, so don't risk your life to fight, girl. Just like go home or some shit. And then Saya's like, no, I'm still fighting. Also, oh geez, I guess I do like you that way, huh? Who could have seen this coming?
It's like the equivalent of like orang luar negeri playing catch.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing today?
Exactly.
I don't know, Dad. I feel like this.
Fight me. Is this some sort of weird ass Tachibana courting?
It's his dad. No, it's not even Tachibana. His dad is like this awkward warrior dude.
That's wholesome.
Who smokes?
He can
probably have majestic mustache.
He'll be able to do it with his children later. Don't worry.
You know, like the canon was like when Goro and his brother. I don't think I even gave Satoru's father a name.
Yeah.
So like when they were like children, Goro was actually the cheerful one.
Oh my god.
Well,
yeah, he still looked cheerful.
Well, his brother is actually like just this, stoic, like
oh
cold
my
guy.
god. You're telling me his father was Hanzo and he was Genji?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So like and like but Goro was actually like the one little bit like like again that story where like Goro tried to cut like his brother's cigarette. So like sometimes when I think about Goro, it's like, what happened to you, dude?
My
and, like,
family.
I hear I hear Goro's voice in my head like, you happened.
What happened
You
to you?
brought this to me.
What happened to you? Him
Brought
just
this to
crying.
me.
They brought in this half Yuki Onna girl. I hate her. I don't want her here.
God. So
Wait,
yeah.
half Yuki Onna girl?
She's only half yokai.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that.
She's a
Like,
hanyo. She's not a
she's-
yokai.
Yeah, she's a hanyo.
She's only half.
I kind of forgot
She's
that
half
she's
Yuki Onna.
half Yuki Onna, hence
Yeah,
the
but-
power.
But
So-
but
Shiraishi Maria's friend is probably her family, like distant family.
yeah.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I know this girl. It was the half lady thing.
Oh god. Anyway, so yeah, episode 12. This is like when I start to like to need to write. Like, do you know like how I write it? Like start of
shit.
final.
Oh my god.
battle,
Oh my
phase
god.
one, Friendless NPC. So like I always have like
God
two
damn.
mechanics faces and wait, was it two mechanics faces and three story faces basically. It goes like simultaneously, like Foster's Mac and Friends, Alexander Hexenmeister and Nano.
Nah, no.
This is like in details of what's the mechanics of like that battle. And yeah, pillar speakers destroyed, and like and Nadia on to the rescue, and like so at that point Nadia was supposed to be able to help everyone, but at that time I was like, they're strong enough.
Just keep punching. Oh my god.
That's backlight, and then there's to the age. Still, everything that I need to write are just the narration at the start, to further emphasize like what kind of battle that will be, because you're like really fighting, and then there's like this is my favorite scene.
Is it
Remember
the-
Shibuya? God damn.
9-10 years
Fucking
ago.
Shibuya.
Fucking Shibuya.
Sorry, Sae. Before the battle, you gotta have a little bit of a Eren Mikasa moment right now. Oh my god! I just realized they are Eren and Mikasa. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh my god, they are Eren and Mikasa. Oh, holy shit!
Oh my god, he became Titan. She's not his sister.
But she's kind of his sister.
But she's kinda his sister. there's another dude who's like ignored
Oh
all
my
this time. Tachibana Armin.
Arwin.
That's Kai. He's just
Yeah, I know.
ignored.
Just there.
Who's just there all the time, and like, yeah, I did this Godwynn and Keshi. You guys go through like this battle starts.
Yeah.
The first mechanics phase is like the chase, and the second one is like
The most funny battle, I swear.
yeah. This is I'm supposed to I was supposed to write Elena, not Maria, but
Oh my god. Maria?
Maria?
She's alive?
You're alive? Is that it? Oh my god.
so let me show you something. This Godwynn's awakening.
Oh yeah.
So you know you see like the 0 out of 3 thing
Yeah,
when
the
you're
last
fighting
zero
like I'm gonna
out of
check at the end. Yeah, that's basically if it's full, you will awaken at that time and gain the crystal smasher thing. And also this, if Keshi is going to receive Kuguras or anything that was 0
Do your
HP.
best to kill Keshi.
Should I do your best to kill Keshi. I need to remind myself, okay? Shashella will show up and take the blow instead. And like in Keshi's eyes, she look like Shiraishi Maria and stuff. So like the thing that he is supposed to do. So like at that time, Elena will defend, like will move to defend Keshi, right? And then she will be killed. No, not be killed. It's like she will be attacked. She will go down and like her scissor sword like go somewhere near Keshi. Like the anime scene that I was thinking of, like he took that scissors. And like as he stand up, like Shirai Shimare is now like beside him, and like he do like whatever bullshit that he was going to do to kill himself at the end. But like he never took it. he just don't do it. He just didn't do it at all.
Thanks, Takarajiman.
Thanks,
He
Takaraji, man.
runs.
Thanks. So he just ran.
He runs.
I feel like Keshi is angry, but he's just like, let me be somewhere safe, and then
Yeah,
and
let
then
me
I'll
just
protect
combat
people.
Kamit.
Let me just combat Kamit here, though, not in front of Abanojaku. Ew.
Oh god. And like yeah, there's this like thing, and like you've done so much. Now what do you want to do, sir? Join me, or do you still feel the need to go back to them? Oh my god.
My goodness.
I love that scene. Dang, I don't know, Keshi and Maria is like it's weird.
Why? Why weird?
No, it's like there's not much content for Keshi and Maria, but for somehow I just ship them.
Like,
Yeah. Understandable. Sorry, Godwynn.
Sorry,
No, what?
sorry, Godwynn, I guess.
Question mark.
It's okay. It adds to the angst. It's alright.
What the hell?
So this is the finale.
Senpai Ariwa.
Like it's
plays with Maria.
Yeah, it's just this long ass bullshit, and then okay, epilogues. 2 months later, Godwynn if alive.
Alive.
So like
alive.
so if you see, I think it's only on Godwynn, but like Godwynn is like at the end is like there's this thing like goes to the TV.
What?
Like it's supposed to be like at the end of everyone's epilogue, there's supposed to be like a television there. So like the end speech was supposed to be Hoshino Sera giving a speech, like doing a press conference about like her disappearance for the past like 2 months and like what she's going to do next, but like in a way she's also back talking about like the whole thing. But like but at that time when I was writing this, at first the starting monologue of this episode was Angelica, so I also wanted to end it with Angelica.
Angelica.
So like I just scrapped that idea and like put the end speech.
It's actually
Angelica's end
nicer as
speech, yeah.
Angelica. Soalnya kayak Angelica is looking at us all gitu loh. Kind of situation.
Yeah, look at this.
Stand the goddamn stand stall, my children.
Stop. Stop!
Sabar.
Don't do this. Don't for whom weeps the stormy.
So
Fuck you.
yeah, but like this is actually the you know, like we talk about like if Godwyn is dead, right?
Yeah.
This is in chronological order. So if Godwyn is alive, is the first one. So but if Godwyn is dead, the scene will actually be done after the end speech.
Wow. If God damn.
Now I'm sure you know you regret being alive.
Yeah. Why you don't make it stronger? Stronger.
What a fucking line. I'm sure you
Stronger
regret being
enemy.
alive, Godwyn.
Let's roleplay it right now.
I'm sure you regret being alive, Godwyn.
God damn it.
Oh,
Nocturne of the
God.
Heaven.
Nocturne
What if
of the
Godwyn
Heaven.
dies?
What if Godwyn
Godwyn's
is dead?
demise.
Godwyn's demise.
More like, why is Godwyn so exactly? Like
He's so fucking hard. That's why. God damn it.
That's what she said.
Why? I can go even harder.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Becomes permanently hard, apparently.
Why are we called God Hunters? I want to befriend the gods, not hunt them.
Oh God. Why did you make the boss on our side called kill me with my billion resistance? Exactly, Robo. Exactly. You know, like the problem with the whole thing is that the build was so imbalanced.
Who's?
Yeah.
Godwyn's build is literally like miles higher than everyone's build.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to kill you.
If I make like the boss strong enough to like kill Godwyn in like 2 strikes, they will just kill everyone in one.
God.
How much is your
Oh, you managed to strike Godwyn?
37.
Let's see. What's your ward, Godwyn? What's your guard? Oh,
Yeah,
27.
What's your
Fuck.
guard? 37. What's your ward? 27. What the fuck are you?
And you wanted to fight all the other players? You motherfucker.
Oh god.
What a fucking menace.
He's like, yeah, it's hard. Before
hard,
that,
is what he
before that, I could make the boss like even stronger because Keshi is there. Because Keshi was like such a great DPS. So like he can like pick up the slack for everyone, but
I'm just a tank. I don't do damage.
Yeah, my dream session is just a whole min-max bullshit session with you, Taka, and Fulgur.
The min-maxers.
The min-maxers.
Min-maxer. Like, remember Fulgur's Mangetsu
Yeah,
refrain character?
first- yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
The only one that does like tons of damage.
Yeah,
Here we
it's
go.
That was my awakening.
I will just call you guys the power gamers.
The power
Oh,
gamer.
dude, it's like, yeah, I really want to do like a power gamer session one day.
Always starts with, hey guys, I'm new to this, let's have fun. No, you're fucking not. You're not here
You're
to
not.
have fun. Fuck you. You're lying.
Oh, maybe I should start training people to be min-maxers.
Training art.
More like the more you make like this one shot kind of thing, everyone will like automatically picks like random builds and they would, oh yeah, I can actually do this. Oh yeah, I can actually do this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, more like the rest of the regulars are just not the type to do min-max stuff. They're all players, dude.
Sorry, Dad.
You're just stupid, right?
God damn it.
But he's a good role player too.
My weakness, yes, crack cast. I can do nothing. God damn it. You know the thing that I've been waiting for this entire time, that I keep
What?
on forgetting to do anyway,
What?
is to break buildings. I legit can destroy skyscrapers with punches.
You want to punch buildings? God
I
damn it.
want to punch buildings. Like
Why?
it was crossing in my mind for a while when we're doing the dragon chase thing.
Yeah.
Like I can just punch buildings and like make holes for everyone.
why-
But then I
why-
kind of forgot about
why
that.
didn't
Like
you-
It's going ape shit, you know?
It's like, Karen, you told me too many times.
Yeah,
and like, you
there's
have
a lot of buildings
so
there.
many opportunities to do
You
that.
don't even know if
That's a
there's
building.
people in the buildings or not.
Oh God.
it's Godwynn.
Godwynn.
He doesn't care, I guess.
Godwynn.
Godwynn is basically an immovable object that
He's
has an
unstoppable
unstoppable force. Like at the same time, right? Like he's an immovable object that has an unstoppable force.
I swear to God.
He's a I don't know. You're I don't know what you are.
I swear, the
You
only
Oh my
nerve
God,
here
is he-
my brain?
Is he the type of like that stupidly strong character who, you know, like breaks anything he touches? Like, here, Godwynn,
Oops, I have accidentally.
have a bowl of cereal, cracks.
Cracks.
Oops.
I will require another bowl.
Oh
of
God.
cereal.
Anyway, those are the DM notes for this. Yeah, but anyone have any other questions? You know,
I thought you say,
world wise, like anything outside of the game, or like if there's any things, you know.
Not right now. No. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, actually.
for the world.
I know your characters more than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
no,
like,
you,
I
no, you
swear to
don't.
God.
No, you don't. You didn't know that Sai was gonna do that.
Oh yeah, I know.
It applies to me.
Okay,
a lot.
it just
Yeah.
applies to Godwynn. I know your character more than you do, right?
The character creation and backstory was great, but it was nerfed by me forgetting. But hey, Godwynn is old. I guess
Like,
Godwynn is also forgotten.
Oh my God, the problem is like you're such a good, you're a great role player. It's not like it's gone because you can't role play. It's gone because you just forget about stuff.
Yeah. God damn. I was like, finish this, and then like, oh wait a minute, I can just do this, and then like I can just talk about this.
Yeah,
And then,
like, you just forget about it.
I forgot about it. I was like panicking. Oh yes, roleplay. Yes. Wait a minute. My note says. God damn.
Where did the angels fight the players in the end? Because they need to stop the angels.
Yeah.
Like they how do I say this? At that time, the angels were not exactly benevolent. So
Not exactly
wait. So let me how to explain this? So the angel at that time, because they're outside of Angelica's control and all, like they're just the angels. They're not even Angelica, no. So the context of Angels Awakening, right? The context of Angels Awakening is that as the angels awaken, the world will the world will just revert back to how it was how it was. Just like what Amanjaku wanted. So you know, Mononoke will not be hidden. Aramitama will just be there. It's like that. That's basically the angels like awakening thing. So though that is the thing that Angelica and Amanjaku wanted you guys to stop.
Yeah.
And knowing that, the angels who are so bound to that mission start to attack you. Because they don't want to be stopped. They need to finish that. But you guys
It's
stop
like
them.
it's like their job. It's my mission.
Yeah, because like if you guys didn't stop them, then Hoshino Sera and Kurako will just be gone. Like they will just be angels.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Bye-bye. Angels aren't bound by humans' morality. No, Angelica is. So, and the angels are not Angelica, in a way.
Yeah.
I imagine the angel is just like a full moon for werewolves entity.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Hmm.
Basically, like robot, it's my directive. Like it's a ritual that's going on.
Directive.
That's why they're going to like the monolith. Is this Q&A time? Yes, it is.
Q&A, people.
Also, isn't that interesting to fight like mirror enemies?
Yeah,
The boss, like-
it's fun. I like it.
It was fun.
It was unique. I like that concept. Like, yes, the twins are gonna kill you now.
What's up with Tsukishima? How is it related to Tsukimura? Tsukishima is the Shima, is the island. Tsukimori City is the city. It's the city on the island.
That is the
Hell
island.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like apa ya, Jabodetabek.
Yeah, it's like Jakarta di Pulau Jawa.
Sama Jawa ya, Jakarta di
It's
Pulau
like
Jawa.
it's like kotanya Bali sama Pulau Bali gitu kan?
Ya.
Kotanya Bali.
Kota
It has a
Bali. No. I mean like not maksudnya bukan cuma
For
satu
example.
kota tapi the whole thing gitu loh.
Oh.
Kayak apa sih namanya? Provinsi.
Kota-kotanya.
Provinsi kan bukan provinsi deh.
Apa?
Provinsi sendiri nggak sih Bali itu? Gue lupa.
Iya.
Yeah, it's like Bali province and the island.
And Bali,
Like
the island.
oh my
the
god,
physical island.
my
you mean?
head. Okay, I've been. It's 1 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 for me.
It's like provinsi Bali dan Pulau Bali. It's like that. It's like the island Australia and the country Australia.
Ya.
Continent. I'm sorry, it's not island.
You just call it a big. That's one big ass
It's
island.
a
I
big
guess.
ass island. So that's Tsukishima. So Tsukimori is in Tsukishima. So it's just a differentiate thing because Hexenmeister HQ is not in Tsukimori City technically. It's not within the jurisdiction of Tsukimori City. It's like its own thing. But yeah, Australia is a huge ass island.
Technically, it is.
Yeah, what else, guys? Just write it on the chat.
Yeah,
So,
some questions.
When it comes to animation a few times, well, how can there be corpses if they're instead and when killed?
Other because basically when they're killed.
Yeah, that's just the
Godwynn
DM,
stuff.
DM having brain farts? No.
Yeah, I knew with that silence, it's just like, oh shit. Yeah.
Godwynn finds a way to
Godwyn
actually.
found a way. I think the different to differentiate between like Mononoke and like it's the concept that Mononoke will drop materials. That's the problem with the game.
Yeah,
The problem with the game, they don't exactly they disintegrate sometimes like that's my word choices, but technically they drop material that they actually adjust. Like, so technically there's a corpse in a way.
Yeah.
It's actually just a way of wording things, but like it's corpse, like it's remains of like Mononoke's and all. I thought players punch so hard they vaporize their enemies. Unfortunately, they don't. Not even Godwynn.
I think he did in the first episode.
Oh god.
Win.
Yeah, but in any way, the every time it's like I don't know, it's just also English. Just sometimes I can't English. But
English
like
hard.
every time I say like Mononoke's corpse, this is the remains like before they are gone, or like actual remains of like just materials. And when they are disintegrate, when I say they disintegrate, then they just disintegrate. You know, it's like it's the choices of like it's just aesthetics choice, right? It's like they all disintegrate, but when will they disintegrate? It's like it's up to the director, I guess. it's like you see like Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
The
they
so
supposed
good.
to be disintegrating at the same time, but no, right? For dramatic purpose, for dramatical purpose. Thanos disintegrate at the end, like after everyone. But yeah, materials. Do they have rare drops? Yeah, they do. There's
Yeah,
actually
they do.
dice rolls for all of those.
Every time we finish the stream.
Yeah.
Mononoke yang ngumpul di Sekahika buat minta protection itu hanya atau Mononoke yang bisa diburu Kamira? Yeah, they're actual Mononoke. Mereka Mononoke beneran. So they're not Hanyo. So Hanyo are human. Hanyos are technically humans. The like Kamigakari, like most of them are technical humans. But Mononoke around like who went to Sekahika for protection for the products and talisman and all, they are actual Mononokes. But yeah.
Hanyos are furries, right?
No.
What size of Hanyo? What are you talking about?
As in like technically.
They don't
kayak
need to
mereka
be.
half gitu kan.
They don't need to be
Don't
furry.
need to be furry.
Yeah, if you're part Yuki Onna, then you're not a furry.
Yeah, as in what I'm trying to say is like a
Werewolf
as in
or
like
something.
A semi,
Yeah. I think it's just Kamigakari people writing in, girls with animal ears. Great job. May they rest in peace. Yeah, like the writer of Kamigakari actually died.
What?
Yeah, that's why I say
Really?
may they rest in peace.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh no! You make such a good campaign, my friend. A good
Game.
Game.
Engine.
Engine.
Engine?
Game.
Unreal Engine.
Unreal Engine. I think I read it like in Serpent Sea games, like where Serpent Sea games system, yes. Where is it?
Just search it with Kamigakari. There you go.
Engine my beloved Enrin maksud kau.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Engine my beloved. Don't you mean Enric?
There you go. Yeah,
Enrin
Rikizo, the lead designer of Kamigakari died on October 18, 2020.
Oh.
Yeah, 2020. Like, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Right there,
peace.
it's
You
like
made a really good
the
system.
lead designer, but yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
System man.
yeah. I hope
Stop
they
calling-
what?
Yeah, I hope they
Stop.
update it.
Rai, stop calling him the fish.
Look,
guy.
I'm trying to eat good stuff. I'm trying to roast the fish.
Stop calling him the fish guy.
What fish guy?
Nothing. Keep going.
Nothing.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys
Nah,
playing?
nothing.
The fish guy?
Nothing. I'm telling him not to call him.
It slipped through my mind all the time.
The fish guy?
No, nothing.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
I will keep
Yum, yum.
asking you. Like,
Yum 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 yum.
Tell
Yum
me.
The
yum
one
yum.
me
and
through
only.
DM.
Yum yum yum.
Yum yum yum. I love cheese.
Yum yum.
What the hell?
cheese.
Nothing.
What's going on? They tell me. Tell me. Stop, God. No.
I'm
Do not.
sorry. I
Oh
can't.
my God.
hold
Do not
back.
call him fish guy.
You know people have a name, right?
I love your wiki. I love you too.
Yeah, but don't call him the fish guy.
Don't call him fish guy.
The wiki man.
He's here. He's on the
call him
chat.
the
He's
wiki
on the chat. Hi, fish
Sorry,
guy.
Oh my god.
Me and Reza are like parents whose kid just said
Oh my
something awful, you know, just like
God, yeah.
don't say that.
on behalf of Rai Galilei, I apologize for his behavior. And thank you for your contribution and for this community, Ruby.
See, they have a name.
Hi, Ruby.
It's okay. Sometimes I call him the Endrin guy too.
Adrian, guys. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys.
Sorry.
Don't do that. He will stop watching me.
No,
At
don't
this
you dare
point,
stop
he will
watching.
Stop watching me, man.
Don't you dare stop
Oh,
watching
God.
Reza. Please.
Don't bully my viewer out of this channel.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
you.
Don't
No,
change
no.
the map.
Ruby. Yes.
Anyway. Questions, right? Q&A.
Keep going. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
It is
I
really hard
have-
to find an official English edition for this game since Thrashes has been in Kickstarter production hell. Well, there's this Kamigakari one.
Yeah, this Kamigakari is
This core
English,
book
right?
is there, so you can get the core book. But yeah, the expansions. Oh, the expansions, man.
There's expansions?
Yeah, there are expansions. They're all in.
What do they add?
They're all in Japanese. That's the
Oh,
problem.
I want to
Uh,
know. I wish to know.
It is really cool that Crow was available and willing to work with you for Nocturne of the Heaven characters art. I know,
Crow
right?
Sensei.
Who?
Crow.
They're really expensive,
Crow.
but like worth the
Crown.
money.
No, I was like
It's
reading,
worth
like,
it.
was
It's worth it. Worth
Yeah,
all
it
the money I
was
spent on
good.
that. What is
You,
one
you
moment
look
in
at this.
What is one
this
moment
too.
in Nocturne of the Heaven that you will have loved to see in Crow's amazing art style? The end, actually.
Yeah.
No. Not exactly that. It's like I want to see that scene where Godwynn is being group hugged.
What the hell?
And then you
Yeah.
have like just
I
this
wanna
like
see that
composition, like in the middle is like Godwynn's being group hug. Kurako is like resting on the side, and like around like probably like closer to the camera is like
And then there's, like, this
Satoru
dude-
looking at
there's a
this
dead guy.
and then there's Danesh giving Kohane piggyback ride, and at far around the horizon is Keshi standing.
Oh my God!
It's
Stop
like,
hurting
no,
us.
no, basically,
yeah.
basically, it's like I think that's basically just this one huge like that just one huge beautiful scene that includes everyone,
Yeah.
like every single character in the team, because technically
Yeah.
Satoru and Danesh has been there since episode 1, so they're also
Yeah.
technically part of the team.
True.
Oh god, but yeah.
I just wanted to hug the grandpapa.
Wait, is Satoru?
Satoru's been there since episode 1, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember which part is Satoru.
Well, Satoru.
Danesh I remember because like she was the one that calls.
Yeah,
Satoru
and then
called Sai.
Danesh, and then and the call because he
Satoru.
needs to help Satoru and Satoru.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
Satoru
yeah.
also talked to Sai.
Yeah.
It's like, was the Aramitama created because of the choices offered by the Red Chamber or something else? No, Aramitama, they don't necessarily. They aren't necessarily formed by the choice given by Crimson Chamber. Some of them were, but most of them are not. Most of them were just created just like Mononoke, but in a more
Massive.
stronger sense. In a stronger sense, but yeah.
Kuntilanak Mononoke, let's go.
Why the Kamigakari not Gakari the Kami? Well, they did. They killed Amanojaku.
We
Oh
kinda
yeah,
did.
we kinda did.
Yeah, and like they
Gakari
find,
the Kami.
they also found like the angels. The angels are Aramitamas.
It's not Kami. Yeah, but I think it's just the. I think it's just Amanojaku. Yeah, we killed Amanojaku.
I don't wanna Gakari the Kami. I just wanna be friends with.
Gakari the Kami.
Gakari the Kami. That's so wrong.
What?
Gakari the Kami.
Gakari the Kami.
I know we all joked about this, but was there at one point where you had planned a what if ending of if all the players died from playing?
Did you?
Did ya?
Is he brain farted? Or is he like
Answer
thinking
us,
right now?
father.
You mean TPK? No. Well, my DMing style doesn't allow TPK.
If he does, probably is after we kind of after we're all min-maxers, then like he
Yeah,
would allow that.
I don't exactly kill everyone in a TPK. It's like total player lost. They will lose the battle, but it will just the story will just become darker and edgier. But they will still be alive. I don't kill them because there's no fun in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can torture your players more, why kill their characters?
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. We're just, never
Reza
mind.
Avanluna,
We're just rats. I love you.
Like stuff like this, right? Stuff like this, like ending your TPK in a total player death is not fun.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no fun. It's like that's like the easiest thing to do.
Plus, I don't think
Yeah.
you're the type who would kill all the players.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Yeah.
risk a few of them, maybe, but like not.
I feel like it's like I would feel bad if like we were talking like, yeah, I'm gonna make this character and like this character and then I'm gonna do this, and like suddenly first
you
episode
just
you
died.
died. Yeah, it's like ah,
But it
god
happens
damn.
sometimes.
You just died. Like, but yeah, in the end,
Yeah, but you died.
in Kamigakari, killing is always a choice. So coup de grace. Well, in Kamigakari, it's hard to kill someone because you're always fighting within a spirit barrier.
Yeah, you
So
get
we'll just be
kicked out.
sent out of the spirit barrier. You will not be actually killed. But in some cases, because like at the end of like the sessions, like at the end of the campaign, it's like everything is in spirit barrier. If you die, it will just be sent to a void, and technically we'll die. But yeah, it's if
the
everyone
thing-
died, then I will just. If everyone actually died
You'd cry.
narratively,
He cried.
no, we will do like a whole session of like you guys are being in a limbo or something.
Oh my god. Fight against God.
You said
guys wanna
Fred isn't
live?
born from a tank, but Alexander said she was. No, well, Alexander never said that.
It was her clone.
Those are her clones.
Yeah, that was her clone.
Her clones are in a tank, right?
Yeah. If Alexander ever say that, he didn't mean it. Basically, it's in fit of rage.
Yeah. It's Alex.
just
He's
a
weird.
very, yeah, it's
Because
weird.
yeah,
Just a
because
weird guy.
yeah, there's like the Frederique is not born from tanks. She's an IVF baby, but she is still pretty much just a human being, like a normal human being. But the other ones are the other ones were born, but the clones were born in a tank, but they're clones. They're not Frederique. So the idea of the clones thing, it's more like it's not that. It's just to show. It's basically showing that Frederique that, like at first Alexander didn't mean anything. Alexander just felt like his sister will actually be as excited about it as he is. It's like, look at what we can do. Basically, Alexander showing like the experiments and everything. It's like basically Alexander saying it's like, hey, look at this really cool stuff that we can do. It's like this is how great Hexenmeister is. That's basically his whole point. That's why he's so disappointed when like just because of that Frederique decided to just to leave because
That's what he's trying to do. Like
That's so funny though. Imagine him just like, oh, look at all these tech and clones. Isn't this awesome? And Freddy's just like, no, ew, bye.
I know, right? It's like, yeah, imagine you're that brother. We're like, hey, look at all this cool stuff we all can do, and like you're just like, oh my god, I hate you now. And we're like,
to be fair,
I would be sad. I would be sad.
to be fair, I kind of understand Frederick. Imagine if your brother takes you to like an underground lab and he just has like tanks with your clones in it. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know. Like
Yeah,
it's so
I
weird.
think if it's not like her clone, she
his-
would
his
be
a-
excited.
Yeah, but he's a
She would
twisted
be excited.
dude. It's like
Yeah,
the
he's
thing is a
weird.
twisted mind at this point.
Yeah.
So Alexander was pulling a big gaslight on all of us because I really thought Fred was a tank baby this whole time after he said that. No, it's more like you guys all misunderstood it. Like you
I
guys,
did for a while.
the viewers misunderstood it, the players misunderstood it, and I never corrected you guys.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
yeah,
think
let them
it's-
misunderstand things.
It's because of the word masih ada Fred yang lain.
Yeah.
Ya, gitu.
Uh,
And like from that, it's like a huge build up. Like, oh my god.
Fred technically misunderstood that. I was
Yeah.
like, no, you were not born out of a tank. You're an IVF baby. That's not what an IVF baby is.
Fred, I'm a tank baby. No, you're not.
you're
I'm a
not a
tank
tank
baby.
Literal tank, but yeah.
Crying,
Oh
you know.
my
it's like-
god, tank sisters. Like, and probably like everyone also thank Kurako was born out of a tank. She's
Thank
not.
Kurako.
She was not even an IVF baby. She's just a stillborn. She was a dead baby.
An important distinction.
An important distinction. Oh god.
Anyway, 2 for me. I have to bounce.
Bye bye.
Okay, there you go. Please
Yeah.
bounce. Have a good rest.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. The plastic operation doesn't use plastic. The plastic surgery doesn't use plastic. Yes. It's that's not why it's called plastic surgery.
God damn.
So the clones were just, and we got extra clone. Just why not make extra to flex? No, it's more like you. Okay, imagine like this. You are you're a factory, right? You are constantly trying to make products, and at some point you manage through some research and stuff. You suddenly manage to make perfect products. Wouldn't you try to make more of those perfect products? Just to study them? Just to do things? That's how scientific stuff goes.
Yes,
right?
exactly. For
Yeah,
study
that's just
purposes.
scientific
Yes.
response to all of this. It's like, hey, this is a perfect vessel for Angelica. This is the perfect vessel of this is a perfect vessel for a new god. This is a perfect human being, basically, right? So it's more like it's not that they are actually trying to mass produce them. They are making the clones to study them because they can't study the original, right?
Yeah.
All those clones are not functional at all. They're just there to be studied.
Empty husks.
Yeah, they need to study them so they can replicate them or probably use it for like future things. Because imagine creating a perfect body, right? Imagine creating a perfect body and you're a pharmaceutical and prosthetics company.
Yeah, you can
Right?
make hands.
You can
Wow,
make
hand.
a lot of things out of that. You can start to research like stem cells for like cancer and everything. Like you can research everything. And especially if you also deal with spiritual stuff. It's like, there's a lot of things to study there. It's a lab.
It's
I
a
think.
lab. It's a lab first before the whole.
True, Reza, but the
maniac
warning
thing.
during his speech still fooled me despite me. Well, he's a character, it's not the DM. Yeah, but yeah. I think sometimes it's weird, isn't it? It's like the lab is always trying to create like evil stuff. It's a lab. It's a research lab. It's a research and development lab. We had the perfect vessel. Let's make clones for lab rats, I guess. Yeah, you need to study those stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Is it that weird that the labs will do that? I feel like is it that weird that labs will actually try to do that? They're trying to study their own doings, but yeah. Anyway, What if Fred actually hit the wall instead of Haruto in episode 4? Which one? Which wall?
No, it's like Fred tries to, no, is it Fred or is it Kurako, the one that hits Haruto because he's being sassy, like if in case like she missed and hits a wall.
That one. Yeah, it will probably.
Oh yes,
be
you used
destroyed.
Balam. Yes, it probably destroy. It's a Balam.
It will probably destroy. I don't know. That's such a small detail that I forgot.
Oh my god. I think a wall is 10, a house is 40, a skyscraper is 80
I think.
or 60, I kind of forgot, and like big skyscraper is like 80.
That makes it also just not a mad scientist. Hey, don't you know? Am I mad? Oh my god, I need to make a wholesome bullshit, man.
Can you?
I need to make a wholesome game. I need to do a wholesome game after this.
Sure, yeah.
I'm oh god, I'm
The
so
thing
done
is-
being edgy.
The thing is, you might be done being edgy, the players.
Oh.
But, I mean, if there's mutual agreement, then we can talk.
What's the first concept of Balam then? It's just Balam. It's just a demon that Frederique found. That's Balam basically. It's her weapon. Will the players allow it to be wholesome? I guess. I don't know, man. I mean, have you ever seen the labs in any movie or anime do actual R&D without them being evil? I know, right? Like, that's also the problem. It's like, you guys are labs. Like, stop doing evil bullshit. Just start doing research and development stuff. Oh, God. Anyway. I think I'm done for today, dude.
Alright, yeah, then.
There's something
that's a
that I need
good-
to do and some urgent matters, but I'll see you
good.
guys
It's like
later. But
better.
yeah, really happy to have a talk about like DMing because I'm not even done. There's so many things to talk about Nocturne, man. There's so many things.
Part 2 incoming
I don't know. Part 2
in 2
incoming.
weeks.
In 2
Oh,
weeks. Like just
God.
non-stop Nocturne.
Yeah,
non-stop
non-stop
Nocturne content, I guess.
After session.
I need to keep milking Nocturne.
Yeah, milk this.
Yeah. It's not like anyone donated every time I do Nocturne stuff anywhere. God. Yeah, I do music stuff to support my Nocturne bullshit.
For real.
You know
no
what?
cap.
Maybe for next time I will just open a forum so and like open it for like 1 to 2 weeks. So everyone can send their like questions there. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here, I guess. Thank you, Rai. And thank you, Yona
Yeah.
Latiora too.
You, the person in the chat.
Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Oyasuminasai. Otsukareja.
Otsukareja.